Okay. Dang. Yo. All right. Well, we'll see. Make sure the stream is not lagging and stuff. Okay. Okay. Yo, it's a Qiuyuan's. You sniffed it, huh? You sniffed it? You heard? Yo, what's up? Yeah, it's gonna be a Qiuyuan focus stream. I'm specifically marketing the stream to Qiuyuan's wife. That's why. That's why. It's my sole target demographic. Okay, I need a better piece here. I need a better piece on this. If you're main DPSing this guy with Chacona, do you just want like Windward Pilgrimage? Like, be honest. Be honest. Instead of this. Because I'm not using him as a support. This is like a support set. Yo, it's about to. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. I know you were saying that's what I was saying earlier, but because casting Echo skill against, I mean, so the 30% heavy attack bonus is good, but it's only for 4 seconds, which I guess you can do it inside 4 seconds, but additionally, all resonators in the team. Also, if the stream lags, let me know, because I'm streaming to 3 right now, and if it lags, I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of them to the streaming gods. So just you know, all resonators in the team gain 4%. Yeah, like, do you even need this for 30 seconds? So you get 16% echo skill damage. I'm not using an echo skill DPS. The record of echoes triggering this effect is cleared. Wait, can I even do this? Can I even like do this the whole way? Echoes of the same name can only trigger the effect once. Quick. Supposed to go to sleep early today? No, you can't. Oh, my bad. What time is it for you? Isn't it like... I'm doing an early stream for the EU frogs. Shouldn't it be like not too bad? For EU. 30% heavy attack is good. But think about it this way, like his echo plus forte counts as using echo. Does it count as a different echo to stack this the whole way? Because with this you'd get 30% heavy plus 16% echo, which like his. But the thing is like is his main source of damage, his forte, even benefiting from this 16? Because you have to use it to get that bonus, right? But if I were to use a Windward Pilgrimage 5-piece, I literally get... Wait, hold on. What's the 2-piece? Oh, there's no 2-piece. I literally would get 40 arrow plus... Wait, yeah, this is definitely better. Okay, yeah, no. This is definitely... This is... I'm getting scammed. I'm scamming myself. I mean, I guess you would lose this. 12 arrow, 12 heavy. What are my options here? 10 arrow, or I can use one of these. For 12. Is it too early to start saving for the Cyberpunk collab? No, I don't think so. Depends on if your area is free to play as well. I don't even know when the Cyberpunk collab is coming. Did they say it in the live stream? I don't think they did. I think they're keeping it hush because they don't want you to... They don't want people to skip Chisa to save for future characters. They just want everyone to pull on Chisa, you know what I'm saying? Gotcha marketing tactics. It's almost 22:30. Do we use 24-hour time, unironically, in Europe, or what? Is that like the norm? It's like we just grow up doing that. 22:30 is, don't tell me, I got this. 10:30. That's not that bad. Qiuyuan has 2, 3, or 4 unique echo uses. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if every attack with Forte counts as its own echo. I believe they do. Yes. Well, are you gonna hit arrow erosion? Well, I use Chacona as if I'm just doing this. If I'm doing a Qiuyuan focused team, I'm using Chacona. No, I mean I could use Shorekeeper here instead, but I guess the idea is that I guess if I keep the 3-piece, 2-piece, then I can use Chacona or Shorekeeper. But I feel like I'm kind of don't need Shorekeeper, you know? I feel like I'd rather take Chacona. Isn't that better? I mean, I do screw over both my Augusta and my Cardathea team by doing this, but small price to pay. I've heard from certain undisclosed sources that it's 3.4. 3.4. Okay, then it would be a little too early to start saving. It would be. Well, I mean, it's never too early, like, you know, especially if you want, like, we don't know any details, you know, like, they could do a free, like basically what HSR did. They could do, like, a free 5-star, you know? And then 1 is gacha. So if that's the case, you're basically looking at 1 5-star plus 1 weapon. I mean, do you need to save for like 5 patches for that? Probably not. Attacking an enemy with arrow erosion doesn't mean the resonator needs to apply it with his attack. That enemy needs to have a stack of it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But then that means that I would have to always use Chacona's ult. You know? I feel like it'd be better, like you get crit rate and 40%. What if I don't use Chacona, bro? What if I use Shorekeeper instead? I'm not, I feel like I'm not using Shorekeeper here. Qiuyuan, yum yum. Okay, thanks for contributing to the conversation. Thanks for that contribution. Yeah, you just need to attack someone that has arrow erosion on it. But I feel like then I'd have to, you know, level all these. You're losing like 12 heavy here. So you lose 12 heavy, but in exchange you get... I'm just going to assume that he doesn't even benefit from this 16. If you have to spend your Forte to get it, you're not benefiting from this. So it's just 30. So instead of 30, instead of 4 seconds of 30, I get 40% arrow and 10 crit rate. That's got to be better. That's got to be better. This is kind of a sick piece though. So is that piece. So is that piece. Do I have any good pieces existing currently? What is Arrow Rover using? This is S. Just unlock that. Nobody's using that. Okay, I don't. I want him under my Christmas tree. Okay. Alright. Never played a gacha with a collab, so I thought I'd have to save for both. Well, it's just... That's just a speculation. Like, we have no idea what they're doing for the collab. We have no idea. I think we do... I think there's leaks that it's like 2 characters, basically. Right? But we don't know if they're going to give one for free or what the deal is with that, so... I don't know. I think, like... How much does a free-to-play get in a WoA patch, typically? 70 to 80 pulls. So if you want to guarantee 2 characters and their weapons, That's 160, 320. Well, I don't know. It's probably more like 70, but basically, yeah, you might want to start saving now, but I don't know. Important question. Okay. This better be good. This better be good. Have you done Qiuyuan's quest yet? No, I haven't. I have not. So I've been saving it. Maybe we'll do it today. Maybe we'll do it today. Okay, I'm gonna hit some 6 substats on this. I'm not gonna settle for 12. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not a settler. Here, we're gonna hit double crit right here. It's fine. I need a heavy and crit and attack, right? I'll do a 4th one. Good thing is I have a ton of these pieces. I've been farming this tacit field for months. He's like, oh, Brenna slave for you? Yeah. Well, 80 to 120, even in a few of 2.x matches. As if free to play is not getting 120, that can't be. I mean, you might be right, but that seems like a lot. Volp, what's the 4 cost echo buff on pilgrims? This is great on Law of Harmony. It's the most you're getting is 12 arrow here. It's 12 arrow, 12 glacio. I don't know what this glacio is for. This is just 10. This is just 10. So you don't want to use one of these. So yeah, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. 13. We hit a 10 crit rate to make up for it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. All right. How many tubes do I actually have here? 85. God, I freaking love this RNG rolling gear, bro. I freaking love doing this. I freaking love sitting here. Just rolling RNG gear. I freaking love it, bro. It's so much fun. Yeah. Rip Keshi. Yo, thanks for following on TikTok. Appreciate you. Thank you. Big from you. Thank you. Why you look red though? Who are you talking about? Surely you're not talking about me, right? Surely not, right? Do I look red? It's kind of hot in here. Kind of hot in here. The AC in this room is broken, so it's not like broken, but it's not as efficient as the rest of the house. So, you know. All right, my patience is worn thin. I'm done with that. I have TOA to do. Let me do this first because I'm about to run out of time. Glacio, great. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run you, and you. Peak, okay. Have you seen Where Winds Meet? Yeah, I've tried it. I tried it, I played it a bit. I'm a little... I think my volume was here. Let me know if that's too loud. I'm a little like on the fence on that game. Like, I see that it has its merits, I just don't know if it's for me, personally. But it does a lot of things like really, really well. Like it looks really beautiful. So like, what are we doing in this stream exactly? I'm gonna do TOA with Qiuyuan, and then I don't know, maybe Qiuyuan's quest, maybe something, I don't know. You want an itinerary? Or can I like write up an itinerary for you? Should I put up a PowerPoint presentation together to justify my existence on Twitch/YouTube/TikTok? His quest? Yeah, we'll do his quest. Probably. Maybe. We gotta do it soon to get ready for 2.8 anyway. It needs to be done soon. Any good? I think you should try it for yourself. I'm maybe just not. Like it has like certain gacha elements to it, like Genshin elements, that maybe I'm just fatigued, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm just feeling a little fatigued on those things. Like the way that exploration is done or whatever. But it also has like RPG elements, so like it's definitely like refreshing in certain ways. But I haven't even played it that much, so better do it before I go to sleep. Is it that good? When do you go to sleep? Do you actually go to sleep early like a normal functioning healthy person? Heavy attack, give me that. Surely not, right? Take that basic attack speed. Apparently, like, after you talk to this guy and leave, you get 250 fragments. Watch me scoop this really quick. Yoink. Wait, did I just get another 250? No way, right? He just... Can you even hit me up here? So you need to ult first, right? Ult and then... I need to do this, and then now I do this. Peek. I'm peeking. Is it a mix between Ghost of Tsushima and a gacha game? That's, I think, a good way to describe it, I feel like. At least what I've experienced so far. Yeah. It's just, it's got, people, I guess the term people use like gacha elements or whatever. It's basically just stuff from Genshin, like, you know. Like, you'll recognize a lot of things as your plan just from... Like, just from Genshin, and then Wuwa as well, I guess. Like, opening chests and stuff like that. Like, running around opening chests for, like, currency. I don't even know if the currency is, like, that value. Like, because you have to, like, because it has, like, a similar monetization, I guess, to do it on Abyss. It's just cosmetics, so... I think, like, the stuff that you get in the chest, you can't use it on, like, a gacha, I don't think. Since when do you use Chinese? Chinese voice would be nice if you can understand. I mean, I think, oh yeah, I forgot I did put Chinese on the voice. His Chinese VA is also pretty good. I don't know, sometimes you just want some variety, you know? Sometimes you just want to spice things up a little bit. Immune to interruption. Give me that. I don't care. Qiuyuan sounds hot. Also, is it Qiuyuan? I feel like I think we're gonna hear it actually later, but I saw a clip where Cantarella was saying it, and I think she said Qiuyuan, not Qiuyuan. So I think it's Qiuyuan. Yeah, something like that. Are you getting Chisa? Good question. I need to watch the live stream kind of in full. I've seen like the clips of it, but now for now I don't think I will. I don't know. It's just like I don't know, dude. Like she just doesn't seem like she does much that is like gonna blow my mind, you know? I guess if you like really like the way she looks or her animations or something, then like you would just pull anyway. But I don't think I'm that like, it's not like I just love it to like an absurd degree. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, wait, Sean, thoughts on Chisa? Like, what are we thinking about Chisa? Because like I like want to like her, but I just like I want to like her, but then it's like I don't know if I'm sold on the whole negative status thing either. Negative statuses in this game have just been feeling kind of boring, dare I say, unfortunately. Oops. Yeah, it's Qiuyuan. I'm so funny. Okay. Mods? Mods? Just pulled Zani, struggling between Phoebe and Chisa for that buff. Definitely Phoebe, brother. If you don't have Phoebe for Zani, get Phoebe. Like, dude, that's one thing is that people keep saying Chisa for Zani and Phoebe, but like, I'm not sniffing that. Like, I'm not smelling what everyone else is smelling on that one. Because what does she really do? Okay, she heals and shields. Okay, Shorekeeper will sustain you as well. But then what does she give you? Like 18% defense ignore or something? Like a little bit of defense ignore? Is that really mind-blowing enough to pull just for Zani? Yay, Qiuyuan ult. Okay, control yourself. Never got the hype, never liked her that much. I mean, it's just because of the way she's dressed. She's dressed as like one of the Japanese. I don't know if it has a name, like that outfit looking thing, but we all know, like, we all seen it before like 1,000 times. So it's just kind of like that. Your timer? What happened? Oh, is there a timer hat? There's going to be more, and I think it's the main focus of 3.x. The negative statuses. I mean, yeah, like, it looks like they're going into that because they just reworked a bunch of the... I mean, I say reworked, but even then, like, I read what they changed on the negative statuses, and none of them really seem, like, mind-blowing. I mean, Havoc Bane seems like the most... mind-blowing, and it's like, what, 6% defense ignore? Or something? Like, is that really, like... Are we like creaming our pants over that? Why am I lagging? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Am I lagging? Is the stream lagging? Hold on, I'm looking. I feel like it's fine. I'm feeling hesitantly optimistic. I don't know, like, am I just out of touch? Like, are negative statuses fun? I just feel like, there's so many, like, there's so many more interesting things they could have done, and all it's been so far is just like, if you have X negative status on the character, then your DPS's multipliers go up. Like, is negative status really something they're gonna build all of 3.x around? Because, like, unless there's some like big change to where like that you can actually deal damage with them. I know some of the reworks or whatever, more basically of like, it's not like that crazy of a rework, but some of them are centered around doing damage, but will they actually do damage Because like right now, you have like arrow erosion and frazzle, and they tick for like 200 damage. It's like they don't deal damage. That's not the point of them. So unless there's some like character that, you know, rewrites them and then gives them like a 10,000 damage multiplier, then like I don't, you know. Negative status effects on Wu aren't that interesting. Like, if Chisa did something where she actually did damage with the statuses or something, because all I'm feeling for Chisa is that she's essentially just Phoebe for Havoc Bane, but then she has like a couple of buffs that can work on anybody, kind of like how Qiuyuan, I guess, is. Like, she gives you he gives you crit damage, but also he's meant to be played with an echo skill person. So like she'll give you like defense ignore, like a little tad bit, and then she does the whole like stack increase thing. But I don't know, bro. He ignored me? What'd you say? Oh, I didn't ignore you. I just chose not to read that. You know, okay. It's because you typed, I'm creaming my pants over something, that's for sure. Like, I can't... like, you can't type stuff like that and then be like, oh, why didn't he read my message? No, I'm just kidding. That was funny. I was just busy talking about something else. I feel like his like base charge attack is not that bad. Basically do this and then you like one auto and then you can kind of fill up your gauge meter. Do his ult, please. There you go. EB 200%, yeah. For Zani, yeah. Dude, I don't know. I think that I think Wua is not really changing their strategy of like making, you know, like I think they've probably made so much money off of this strategy of just making characters extremely niche for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like this trend they started since when exactly did it even start? I mean, Phoebe, Zani, Cardathea, Chacona was a thing. Augusta, you know. And then yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't think they're gonna abandon this anytime soon. Like, they kind of gives like Chisa a little bit of, you know, stuff. Like, and what is, like, I saw in the Chisa main subreddit that in the Cardathea team, getting Chisa over Arrow Rover is like a 7% increase. So what's the main purpose of getting Chisa? It's so that you can, when you need to use Rover for the next, like, what if, like, the way that Arrow Rover enables Cardathea with the stack increase thing, he's the only one that does that, right? But he's free, so you can't like complain. But what if they give him that same functionality for like the next Sentinel Resonator, and that way, like, you now need to use him, if you want to use that Sentinel Resonator in like a reasonable way, you now need to use him or in that team, which means that now if you want to use Cardathea at the same time, you need your Chisa to replace. So rather than a damage increase, it's more of like a, you need to pull this 5-star in order to use the next 5-star, you know? So I'm like, I'm not feeling it to like, I'm just not feeling like if I want to pull, if I need that in the future, I'll just pull Chisa later. Like, I don't need it right now. So it's just, it's weird. Heavy 60, nice. When's for Lova rerunning? Literally next, phase 2 of the next patch. Unironically, I might pull on the Furlova banner until I get Bulang. Excuse me. But I also have a lot of pity built up, so I might end up getting Furlova, which would make me really sad, so maybe I won't pull it all. I'll just save. Maybe buff Zani by much, Chisa partially buff Zani, because everyone wanted Zani to be broken by herself. Yeah. I think Wu never gonna let it down. Yeah. There's a small chance I get Furlova for Qiuyuan or Galbrana or Augusta. Yeah. I guess that's a problem with most teams needing SK. There's only one SK. But I think those teams don't need SK. It's just that nobody else really does anything. Like, you could put Verena in that spot. It's just that SK is the only one that gives a universal buff, which is crit. So if you have no one else to put in that slot, you're going to put SK. She's going to be best in slot. But Verena also gives you like a universal damage percent buff, so you could just use Verena instead. You don't, but like the way they're designing it now is that you need a certain character for that character's kit to like function to its max potential, right? And some characters have it worse than others. Like Zani has it like the worst, right? But you could argue that like Cardathia needs Arrow Rover, and then arguably Chacona the same way, like to maybe a lesser extent, but definitely needs Arrow Rover for the stack increase thing. And then, you know, guess who I need? Who do you need, Qiuyuan's wife? Who do you need? Who do you need? What could Qiuyuan's wife possibly want? Qiuyuan. No way. I don't have Verena either though. There's no way you don't have Verena. How do you not have Verena? I guess if you didn't pick her on the selector, it's possible, but... Okay, I'm queuing. I'm R-ing and I'm holding this thing. Wow, Giga. Bro, if I didn't need to stand on principles and on business, I would have pulled Qiuyuan's S3. But I'm not gonna be doing that. Because I stand on business. You got S3 Cup chart. Okay. Have you seen spoilers for Qiuyuan's story? No, I haven't seen anything. I've literally seen nothing. You know why? I feel like the hype for this game has been at an all-time low. Normally, I'd be seeing like story spoilers the second after a story comes out, but I've literally not seen a single thing about Qiuyuan's story. So, you know, I mean, bro, like if you've seen, pause, can I pause? Bro, if you've seen Twitch.tv. What are the viewers looking like on Wuthering Waves right now? 1.1k. And it's basically carried by one person. Two people have like half the viewership. So, well, you know. Wu was in a rough spot right now. I haven't pressed 4 at all, by the way. I think I pressed it too early as well. I lost my Qiuyuan 50-50 to him again? No way. Why does my head hurt so bad? It's because Qiuyuan was not on the screen or something? I wonder if you can fit 2 of these in before the buffs expire. She gives you what, like 16 seconds or something? If you could. I guess you've been tapped into the DNA Doom posting? No, I just haven't seen anything. Yo, what's up, Lee? No, I, like, my, algorithms have not been really changed. I bricked my Wu account? How'd you do that? What'd you do? I think you ult first, right? I think you have to like attack again, so you get like a 1 bar here. What the heck? I might have. Is it even possible to break your Wu account, though? Actually, it is. It's like pretty easy, actually. I mean, not brick, but like it's possible to like, you know, like if you're pulling every character without like any supports, maybe, I don't know, or any like teammates. Didn't get a Gusta, wasted pulls on Galbrenna. That is an L, actually. That is an L. Augusta is, they just set the bar so high. Dude, I think that's one reason why Galbrenna feels like kind of lackluster. Like I was not feeling Galbrenna, unfortunately. Qiuyuan is a high bar as well, but Augusta, stop. I'm sorry, I have to stand on business. I'm sorry. I have to push the Augusta propaganda. Dude, they just exist on a different level. In terms of like animations and all that stuff. Sorry. Listen, bro, listen. You can get, well, I guess if you have Galbrenna. I mean, if with Galbrenna, if you don't have Qiuyuan or Mono Fusion, you're kind of just bricked. Why did I go into this thing? Can I leave? What happens if I end and finalize? Am I getting gipped on points? Thank God. Quest, please. I'm supposed to make you feel good. Listen, dude, I have to speak the truth so that people can make informed decisions, okay? But that's kind of just how it is. If you have Frolova, now you need to make her useful. You need to like, that's how this game is. That's how it works. Holy Aura. Quest? Do people want to see his quest? What about TOA, guys? What about the end game? Doesn't everybody love combat in this game? I'm skipping him? That's why I'm cooked? Dude, yeah. Dude, I'm thinking about getting Frolova, TBH. Actually, like, I really don't want her, though. I mean, it's not that I don't want her. She seems more fun than like most characters, if I'm being honest. Like, she has more depth. I like TOA. Thank you, Mary Koala. Thank you, Based. I mean, Philova's... I have like 64 pity or something right now. Or like 60 pity or something. So, likely I'll get a 50-50 very soon if I pull on the Philova banner. Now, would I take Philova over like an actual 3.x character? I don't know, dude. Maybe if I don't get cheese, maybe if I'm a negative status boycotter, maybe I'm not pulling anybody in 3.x. Maybe I'm like hyper skipping. We do its peak. Yo, Brenna's almost like Carlotta. She doesn't need a team. You could run SK and Sanhua or something. Why Sanhua? I mean, just because. Like on Moonlight or something, I guess. I like doing the endgame once a month, but I don't love it. Yeah, well... Yeah, Zani's getting a skin too. I don't think I'm getting the Zani skin. Did we see the Zani skin, fellas? Now I'm going for Chisa. Should I save for Augusta, you know, afterwards? I don't know, dude. It's like... Getting Augusta, you know, it's like, that's like pulling 2 characters. You know? And then if you're getting Chisa, it's like, you're probably going to be wanting to pull even more characters to play with Chisa, and like 3.x is coming. There might be characters you want, you know? But it's up to you. It's up to you. I definitely, look, there are characters that I maybe, I don't know, like, there are characters, okay, there's, like, regret is a strong word to say there's characters I regret pulling, but there's characters that certainly got benched, like, immediately, and Augusta and Yuno are not one of them. Brant, Carlotta, Chong Li, this team right here, Lupa, Augusta, Yuno, have stood the test of time, and now Qiuyuan is probably also included. Those have stood the test of time for me, so... Brant. You can't say anything about Brant. You literally change your name from Brant's wife to Qiuyuan's wife. You don't have the right. Sorry, was that toxic? Was that harsh of me? I didn't mean it. Okay, who are we using here? Fusion? I'm using Mono Fusion here. Echo skill damage, what? What about here? All damage other than negative status damage taken by the enemies is reduced by 10%. You did it, Kuro. You freaking did it. That's such a fun interactive buff that you made to enhance my enjoyment of the end game gameplay. That is such a fun modifier that you've added to the game. Let's see what else they've cooked up here. This effect is inactive on enemies with negative statuses. Okay. Resonators ignore 30% of the enemy's defense when dealing damage. That's awesome. Negative status damage dealt by characters in the team is amplified by 30%. When characters are affected by Havoc Bane, their damage taken is amplified by 30%. Oh, we're cooking. Nice. So we're putting shield buffs for characters that aren't even in the game yet. Yes. I fucking love it, bro. God. That's such a fun interactive modifier, don't you guys think? It's such a fun modifier shilling a character that doesn't even exist in the game yet. That's awesome, dude. That's really great. They've really enjoyed my, they've really enhanced my enjoyment here. We love shill buffs. ZZ does that too. Every gacha game does it, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like in ZZZ, Yeah, no, it exists in ZZ too. Quick, do it so we can get to the quest. Alright. Alright. What do I need to use here? If I'm using... I think I can actually just use like Zani Phoebe here. But the third slot. SK? Monofusion doesn't need SK. Qiuyuan, I'll use Chacona, I guess, instead. Yeah, I could use SK instead. Nah, I'll do Mono Arrow. I'll use SK with Carlotta. She needs it more, probably. Verena, your time has come. Who is he for and what is his role? Qiuyuan? He is for Galbrena and Frolova, and his role is an Echo skill damage buffer. That's the TLDR. That's the short and short of it. Morphe for heavy attack, the best free to play? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's whatever, it'll just make it around 10% more difficult. As I said, I don't love that game. Yeah, well, you know. It's just funny. I mean, like, I think that's one thing I mentioned in the video I posted recently, but it's like, you know, an endgame for gacha games, like, does the endgame just exist to shill current banner character? Because at the end of the day, they're putting buffs on there that just shill whatever the current banner character is, but if you use the current banner character, it just trivializes the whole experience. So like, what's the point? Honestly. What's the point? It feels like they only put it in there to sell characters on the gacha after a certain point, you know what I'm saying? For any gacha game. Because it's pretty basic. It's literally just spawn some enemies and then you kill the enemies. So I don't know. Like, if you think too hard, like, it can be fun if you like the combat and stuff, which WoW has good combat, but like, you know, if you think about it too hard, it's almost like this only exists for that reason. Get 300 master tapes, yet I've never felt so poor. Dylan couldn't come out any sooner. Bro, I want Dylan as well. 9 days, right? 9 days for Dylan or so. God, bro, WoW combat is so fun too. I just wish there was more stuff. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's so wasted. Like, doesn't that feel so good? Oh, I'm sneaking the third in there. Give me that. I didn't mean to do that. Playing Mort with Gal is so boring. Yeah. Part of the enjoyment that you get from the premium teammates is, of course, they're more fun. Like, it's meant to feel that way, right? Trying to build Seth for new co-op mode? It's kind of slept on. Dude, I like Seth. Wait, there's a co-op mode? Well, I need to watch the ZZZ live stream. What the heck? Wait, is ZZZ cooking? Dude, I kind of like ZZZ. I have a very soft spot in my heart for ZZZ. Respectfully, I want the quest now. But then if I did what you said, I'd look like a bitch. I'd be caving to my viewers, you know? I gotta be a strong, independent streamer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I'll do the quest shortly. Let me... Who else is going to go in this slot? SK and then... Do I even have anybody? Oh wait, I could literally use somebody else. I could literally use Verena again. Who do I usually use here? Like nobody, I don't have anybody. Skill, who buffs skill damage? Shang Li? No wait, Brandt. Alright, fuck it. We're doing the Autu Carlotta team. Using way more astrites on the character than the endgame even provides? Yeah, that's a good point too. Zani is so tough, but her gameplay is so confusing. Like when I tried her in a trial or something, I cannot figure her out at all or make her deal damage decently. I mean, you just gotta stack Spectrofrazzle to buff her multipliers to like fill up the little bar, and then you can go and use her abilities. 2 Glacio characters? What's the problem with that? They said they were going to introduce tons of new mechanics, even a system with the buffs. Oh, dude. Dude, apparently I saw something like ZZZ, like the devs were like, they were like apologizing. They were like, sorry, like we didn't meet expectations, something. I don't know. I didn't know that. I didn't think that ZZZ was like failing or something like that, but I guess they are doing their best. They're cooking some stuff up, right? Like they're massively cooking. Because so they're doing buffs, they're doing co-op, they're doing... I saw they said something about the story. Like, they felt like, you know, oh, characters are coming out of nowhere or something like that. Are they gonna... Is that a good thing? Are they gonna change the story in a good way or a bad way? Because sometimes when devs cave to story feedback, it's like a CZN situation where they're gonna like kill the... Aren't they gonna kill... There's like a character named Owen... They're gonna like kill him because the Koreans didn't like him or something. What was the deal with that? Does anybody know what happened there? Are the devs killing Owen? I don't even play the game. I don't know who Owen is, but did Owen offend some gamers? We need more anomaly. Yeah, we need 4-star anomalies, by the way. We need some 4-star anomaly like DPSs. Other than just Piper. Freaking Piper. With Zani, just stack Spec Frazzle and use Enhanced Skill before ult and then go crazy? Yeah. That's a good summary. Listen to that guy. Listen to that. Bonway Orbs. Thanks for following. That's really sick. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the gift too, Bonway Orbs. Huge. Bonway fan spotted. CZN story boring anyway. It needs a rework. Was it boring? I feel like again, I haven't played it, but when I was just looking at the conversation from like other streamers or whatever, I feel like people were saying they liked it, but it was boring anyway then. My basics are going so hard right now. I'm asking nicely to get playing? You want me to just ignore my chat and just... Should I just ignore the chat and just play... Should I go like no cam, no mic stream? So that Qiuyuan's wife can watch the Qiuyuan story as fast as possible? Yes, I am his orbs. I see. I see now. Just go fucking dodging my ice. Bro, what happened to her concerto? Oh, come back. Yeah, this is scuffed. They said they were going to bring back more of the apocalyptic aspect. Great news, TBH. I see. I mean, wait, in Wuwa, right? Or sorry, in ZZZ, right? I feel like ZZZ has always struck this balance between the, like, apocalyptic and, like, the, you know, chill, like, everyday life, which I think is good. There needs to be, like, a balance, right? But I guess did they go too far to most people towards the, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. Maybe they went too far in the direction of, you know, chill everyday type of stuff. They are cooking. The heat's turning up. They feel the pressure and potential. Oh shit, I just got chills from that statement, by the way. I just got chills. I'm so excited for ZZZ. Dude, I just have I have a soft spot in my heart for that game. I don't know why. I just like it. I just really like it. Saw a director getting absolutely flamed and hated on by his player base directly because they saw his Steam account play Wuwa. I think I saw that too. That was pretty funny. That was the CZN director, and it was the same. It was the Korean players, wasn't it? Again, Korean community or whatever. Not like all of Korea, but I'm just saying like it came from that. Not to like generalize all of KR, but yeah, they were mad that he played Wuthering Waves. God, that's pretty funny. I also like ZZZ. Yo, pound that shit. Pound it for me. Thank you. True and based and real. Should I play ZZZ later? God, I'm kind of like, dude, I was playing ZZ this morning. Can I admit to that? Can I admit to that? The game's just good, bro. Like, I feel like it has a reputation, but I should restart. I need to ult, I think, with her. Like, I feel like it has a reputation as being like the least or something, but I think people like, I think there's like a good, I think people like the game. I don't know. Like, I know it has like bad like Twitch viewership and stuff like that, but I don't know. I forget how good Lupa's gameplay looks. True, Lupa's pretty freaking sick. Honestly, bro, why am I even stressing about negative statuses? I feel like I just need to practice gratitude for the characters and that I do have. And that's deep. Everyone should. Everyone could benefit. I'm gonna write in my gratitude journal later about Brant and Lupa and Yuno and Qiuyuan. I can't even clear TOA. What problems are you having with TOA? What problems are you having? Okay, let's see if I can actually walk in and get to her enhanced intro in time. I do too much dawdling on this team. It's too fun to play. I'm doing Chong-Li's full combo. Don't crit, that's fine. Yeah, we got it. Dude, I don't know. I want to do 2 anchors on Brant, but I know that's like, you can't. I know that's like a waste. Is there a second boss after this? No. Okay, it's just over. They're mad because they want an MC like Rover, not because he was playing Wuwa. Yeah. I gotta say that, like, I know that, I guess the target audience of Wua is like maybe the Gathering Wives when it comes to the story, like the Gathering Wives enjoyers. But I gotta say that's like my least favorite aspect of the story writing. Like I get it. Everyone, I guess there's like a big subset of people out there that want like your Sung Jin Woo solo leveling aura farming protagonist. But I feel like the Rover's best moments have been when they've actually had to like struggle with something. You know? Like during the Frolova arc and like at the end of Renacita when they actually needed help from other people. You know what I'm saying? Like the other characters were there to support. Weren't those like the greatest moments? You know, that everybody praised? They got like the most praise. Not like the solo leveling aura farming moments, gathering wives moments, flirting, going on dates moments. You know what I'm saying? Weren't those like the most praised parts of the story? By the way, I love Rover. Did I miss something? I really dislike TOA right now. Why? Oh, it's because it's preventing you from seeing the Qiuyuan story. It's okay. I'm gonna clear this. I'm gonna clear with Qiuyuan, and then we're gonna go do the story. Don't worry. Don't worry. Enjoying TOA a lot currently? Because actually, wait, hold on. Enjoying TOA a lot actually currently because I need to actually try to clear it. Because I only have one SK, so for 2 of the middle tower I need to go, well, I guess. I like Bonway. Says Bonway's orbs. Nice. Dude, I like Bonway too, but they shouldn't have made him fire, was all I'm gonna say. They should have made him a different element so that, you know, because we just got Monoto, Fire Rupture. They should have made him a different element. Kind of bored because the new characters basically have 1 to 2 team comps with 1 to 2 optimal rotations. Mikhail, what game are you talking about? Talking about Wua or ZZZ? I think if you're talking about Wua, which I think maybe you are, that, yeah. And that's, dude, that's always gonna be the drawback, is like, I guess you don't have to play this game with like optimal rotations, but the combat is kind of centered around having a certain rotation going, but Wua, yeah. Yeah, it's like, you're a speedrun endgame player, I see. I think that one of Wua's biggest, and again, this is all, I think it all comes from gacha. Like, I think Wua literally has the potential, it could be honestly like a, I don't know, like it could be one of the greats as far as like live service games go. It could just be one of the greats if it just didn't have the gacha. Because of the gacha, they have to like design character kits so they all like work with like, you know, 1 or 2 other characters. And then there's not really much room for any flexibility, creativity. You know, when it comes to the like Echo sets, your like Sonata sets or whatever, there's no like build, creativity, diversity. That's the formula for like all of these gacha games, you know? If there was a bit more like freedom to like mix and match, I feel like there could be some cooking going on, you know? I do not love him for any of those gathering wives moments, nor the aura farming thing. Yeah. I think because you read a lot of the notes and stuff, so you probably know more about, you know. I mean, I like Rover too for certain things, but I do think that in most gachas, the MC is like the weakest character in the entire game. And I think Wua, I think is better than like Genshin and stuff. but you know. Like they're like, yeah, Rover certainly is, I think, has a, if they make Rover like his own or their own character, you know, rather than the self-insert stuff. And you know, maybe that's just my preference, but I just feel like even the moments that have been the most universally praised in the story are the moments, why am I not ulting him right away? Are like those moments where the Rover feels like, you know, an actual character, distinct character with like their own personality and goals and emotions and feelings and stuff. My echo sets all have 4 out of 5 of the best substats for each character. There's nothing to do besides pull. Yeah, there's not really like an end game, right? There's like TOA and Whimpering Waste, but like you do it once a month and then you're just kind of done. Yeah. Please get a green screen, my dude. Why do you not like my background? What if I said it was a green screen? My background is a green screen, bro. I choose to have this background. Zhao crowd? Has Zhao been dripped? Is Zhao gonna be an S rank? Or are the Zhao Wanters getting... Are the Zhao Wanters getting the A rank treatment? What's happening there? Green is trash. I love your background. Pound that shit. Thank you. VIP chatter behavior spotted. I'm coping, but she's S defense. Really? She can be an S rank, right? Did they drip already? If they drip, then it should be guaranteed. Like, we should know, right? Because they do the thing where S ranks have like a different kind of like drip animation, right? Let's see. Oh, I see a post. Is there a shorts? Oh, there is.
Just call me Xiao Xiao.
Oh yeah, she's S rank, guys. Don't worry. That's because she's animated. Yeah, she's an S rank. Don't worry about it. Don't stress, guys. Don't stress. She's an S rank. She's animated. See? Hold on. Let me pull it up really quick. Also, it's kind of loud, no?
Just call me Xiao Xiao.
She's free, so it's fine? Wait, how do we... Where's this information? Oh, dude, I haven't even seen the... Did they talk about it in the live stream? Let me like that shit. Yeah, no, she's definitely S. Look at this. They wouldn't animate her if she wasn't free. See? Look at the, Look at the Monato drip. Where is it? It's not even here. The heck? See, Bondway's animated. See? You know, he's S rank. I don't dig her. It's an acquired taste, I'm guessing. It's an acquired taste. I don't know if she's my most anticipated, but she was cool in the story, so. Guys, wake me up when he gets to my man's quest. Is he your man's? Do you own him? Is he actually yours?
奇迹，土豪同行，跟我来。
让火焰再盛大一
Him
些，
though?
再
Okay,
热
he's
烈一些。
Bonway's pretty cool.
血气钝击
角，色，卡斯还是我。
三皇行令，
Bonway is pretty cool.
断。刃随神至，心也如神。万类。
Oh, I got the intro.
化身
Huge. Didn't crit.
厮杀，此刻开
Skipped every 2.8 character besides Qiuyuan waiting for Zhao? Is that... Really?
荣耀。
But she's free, right? So are you pulling now?
跟我来。
Are you gonna start
来
pulling?
这做，
You know what? Fuck it, I'm going for 2 anchors. I earned this.
高光时刻，
It's leaked she and the Void Hunter will come out together like Nabi and Fraudimas.
我的胜利。
He's not a fraud. Harumasa is a cool guy.
气钝击，
卡斯还是我。
I haven't built him yet, but I'm going to eventually. Don't worry.
收，断。
Eventually I will.
三皇行令，
Yes. Interesting.
为化身
Very interesting.
共我捷逐圣国，驱逐浊流。圣光汇聚台上，
传说戏码，
Surely she'll be good, right?
一眼高潮。
并肩一击，
仔细听，
What do we think about my friend, parentheses, who's a pretty new player to Genshin, casually spending 100 on Genshin to get that woman who wears pants? Oh, Arlecchino? Okay. Look. I would not recommend dropping $100 for a character, ever. I will say that Arlecchino is pretty freaking cool, though. Arlecchino is pretty freaking cool. I will say this. She's pretty great. 10 years later? Okay, no. I'm gonna build it. Don't recommend spending money on microtransactions? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, there's always like a responsible level, I guess, because it like, but like, I don't know, Gacha takes it to like a different level. Like $100 is not a microtransaction. A microtransaction is like, you know, $5 a month, you know, that's a microtransaction. $100, you don't even get the character, by the way. That gives you like 80 pulls if you have the bonus, like the 2x bonus. That's like once a year. Like if you're spending $300, it's not a microtransaction. You can't even be mad about spending $100 anymore because games are $100 now. I mean, yeah, but even then it's like, do you want $100 for a 50-50 chance of getting a one character, or would you rather spend $100 on an entire game? I mean, games really shouldn't be $100. This shit's getting way too expensive, but you know. Because I saw something, it was not exactly recent, but it was this, I mean, it's in the grand scheme of history, it's recent, but it was like, Just Bonway just followed. Thank you, Just Bonway. That's sick. Did you see Bonway's orbs in here earlier? I'm sure y'all would get along great. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, basically there's this idea how in society today, there's been a rise of like dollar stores because, you know, the middle class is shrinking. So like, so like in the same way that dollar stores are rising, there's like dollar store video games and like dollar store microtransactions where like it's easier to spend like $10 to $15 on a skin than spending like $70 on a full game. You know what I'm saying? But then it, like, that doesn't really like, how does that fit in with gacha? Because people will drop like hundreds on gacha. Yo, what's up, Unos Heavy? Yo. Hey, Volps, what is it? I know you're old and all, but do you know Has Been Hotel? Because all you... No, I don't know what that is. Sorry. I don't know what that is. What is that? Might have to become Chong-Li's wife myself. The thing is, when you change your name, you run the risk of resetting your reputation. You're doing like you're basically like prestiging your Twitch account. You know what I'm saying? Like you set your level back to 0. Because what if everybody forgets who you are? You know? Like, I know who you guys are because I'm a small streamer, but you know. I wonder if I can even do this in time with this team. I am getting shield buffs, so I feel like I have a chance. I've been buying those daily login passes and Blue One's easy. I mean, the thing is, daily. I mean, again, $5 a month is like way more. Is like I support that just because if it's like $5 a month and it enhances your enjoyment of the game, you're getting more characters and whatnot. Over the course of a year, it's like 60. So it's like the price of a full game over a year for a free-to-play game. For the amount of content and enjoyment and stuff you get out of it is justified, right? I think I screwed this up. We still have the heavy buff? I'm literally doing nothing. The sad thing is that Cardathea would clear this with absolute ease, and I'm just... 12 less coffees, really? Bro, I don't even get coffee from outside. I brew my own coffee at home. I feel like it's even better that way. Coffee is way too expensive outside. But yeah, I see your point. I see your point. Wait, this definitely kills, right? No? Okay, I can do this. At this point, I'm just fucking like, I know this is over. Like, I know this isn't happening. Dude, Qiuyuan main DPS. I'm okay. This is gonna be the hardest stage out of all of them. I think I got this in 30 seconds. And then I'd be Chong-Li's wife on some random casual streamer's chat. Wait, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's not bad. It's like a third of his health with one rotation. Guys, I feel like it's possible. Yeah. Well, we haven't gotten Cardathea rerun. Wait, is Cardathea not rerun a single time? Cancerell is getting... Wait, is that real news? Wait, really? Cardathea is not rerun a single time? Are you gonna pull for me? Bonway, I will see what your gameplay is like and then I'll decide. It's just, you know, Bonway, you're kind of getting done really dirty. Like, there's just so many factors, there's just so many factors surrounding your release. It's like, you got Dial In coming out before, and And I'm in desperate need of a stunner. Like I skip every single S rank stun character. So I kind of went dial in. And then afterwards you got a Void Hunter coming out after your release. And the fact that you're Fire Rupture and we just got Monato as a Fire Rupture and I want to play Monato. It's like the triple whammy, you know? Like it's just getting done dirty. Like I don't know. Wu has been dry, yeah, kind of. Yeah. What am I hearing? Are you mad that somebody's saying they... Why does TOI have to exist? Listen, I've seen that that kind of sentiment where it's like Wu was dry, so like why would you get back on to play Qiuyuan's quest? Yeah, I don't know. I think the quest is probably good, but the gacha formula is really hitting Wu really hard right now. That is very bad for me. Yeah, sorry, brother. Will you try Where Winds Meet? Are you liking that game? Dude, I tried it. I definitely understand the appeal. And it does a lot of things like pretty well. I think because it has so many elements of like, you know, like the gacha like elements of like exploration and stuff like that. I feel like maybe I'm just fatigued on some of that stuff. But I might try more of it. I feel like Yuno's doing most of my damage in this setup anyway. Okay, I'm definitely gonna pass this time. This kills these two, right? There's no way. I still got this thing? Oh god, dude. Okay, we got this. We got this. Where'd he go? I want Yuno Sig. I use Shangli Yao Sig, which is like pretty good on her. But like it's really comparable to her Sig, so. But yeah, dude, Yuno's I've actually really started liking Yuno. Dude, this is fucking... Okay, I have a full minute to kill this guy. I should have just... I needed to hit him in the air right there. What's happening to me? I can't see anything. Was Shangli Yao Sig free? No, I pulled it. I pulled it because I like that guy. And he's fun. Is Chisa gonna be Card's best in slot? I guess. Apparently it's like a 7% increase of damage over Arrow Rover. So... technically, yes. I got this. Qiuyuan carries. I'm getting a second Forte in there. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking... Using S2 new BP gauntlets on her and it's so mid. Dude, the BP weapons were supposed to be good, but... Or the new ones were supposed to be good, but they still just don't feel that great. Dude, I think because base attack is so important in this game, just the fact that it has a low base attack on these 4-star weapons, it just makes 4-star weapons just extremely cope. Like, even if the effect is good and it gives you crit, just the fact that base attack is so much lower than a 5-star, it's pretty cope. If you aren't using 5-piece Windward Pilgrimage, Shakona doesn't do anything. She gives you arrow damage bonus, right? Doesn't she give you arrow damage bonus or something? No, I don't know. Chacona's just fucking... What if I can kill these guys without ulting? I can't. Dude, look at, I mean, just look at Yuno's gameplay. Like, is this just not like... Is this just not like a whole different fucking ball game? Well, I definitely lost because for some reason this guy just did not get hit. So, dude, I don't know if Qiuyuan is possible. I think I'm coping too hard. Yuno's rotation is fun and easy, yeah. Like, I could literally put Augusta right there instead of him and I would clear this thing. No, wait, Chacona is doing something because of the buff effect. She is doing something. Because I feel like I've been gate kept. I feel like my end game is being gate kept. I don't know if this is possible with Qiuyuan main DPS. How did I... Maybe I can do it. Please don't separate. I should have saved my echo to keep them together. You know how much of an increase Yuno is over Mortifi? Or Augusta? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if it's only the heavy attack outro, it's like only a few percent more or something like a little better, but wait, in reality, I don't even need to like ult or outro on her, right? I just need to wait, I need to ult, but I don't need to. That's not wrong character. Like I don't need Chacona's outro because that doesn't do anything. Yo, what's up, June? Yuno's way better. I was sweating 4th floor for a while with Galbrenna until I learned optimal rotations. And then you had 40 seconds. I wish I was using a fucking meta character like Galbrenna, bro. I could just swap to Carthea and all of this pain would be over. Okay, I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I don't need the outro, I'm just gonna do this immediately. Okay, these guys are taking forever to kill. Alright, and then I do a normal attack. And then I fucking didn't do it right. And then I do this. And then I get another one. They literally don't care, dude. These guys don't give a shit about anything. I finished with the E. Perfect. Perfect. Don't crit. Nice.
万物皆可为饮。未来有我加持。
藏风雨主，
你了，
Qiuyuan does something here. I promise. I promise you he does something here. Did you skip Galbrenna? Yes.
势如破竹，
Alright, charge attack. Normal. Another normal. Until the bar goes up. Charge attack. Normal. Another normal. Dodge. Charge attack. In. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. We're in. We're in. We're in.
落，有点意思。
We're back. We're back. We're back.
前奏。开演时间到。
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Don't need the outro. Fuck you.
通通回应于我，
Please crit. Thank you.
直视我吧。
Guys, I have like a minute. I have like a minute for this. Don't even sweat. I fucked that up.
交给你了。
藏风雨主，一
He's
招
already on the ground?
足矣。且看此剑，势如破竹，
Charge attack. In. Charge attack. In. Charge attack. We're in. We're in. We're in. We're back. We're so back. Watch this skill.
谢谢你的欣赏，
剑疾律击，
为你献上诗与钟情。
Chakana, just give me the arrow damage and get the fuck out.
优雅的思维，我的绝艺，
Should I join a Mortal Kombat tournament?
取悦我吧。
Yes, you should always do that. Wait, there's still time.
因我
藏风雨主，
由此倾倒，
Dude, how am I supposed to be any faster?
势如破竹，
What's the next one even like? What am I even fighting here? Dirge and Memphis. Okay, it's just definitely not happening anyway, so... Alright. Alright, but if I use this team, then like, what happens?
源自分离与
Crit a few more times? Alright, fine, put the card at the Just
嘿，我即是风暴，希望这个有用。快一点！如意千玺，谢谢你的欣赏。审判，天，命运的多重奏，
Parthia, bro.
风剑，
Like, dude, what? Like, why is this guy just... Dude, how you're not getting hit by any attacks?
他的卷会醉。既然一世
Yawn? Okay, can you...
极少恶意，毁灭，敲醒，静候风潮，吹尽一切。
How are we still alive? And why are we so spread out?
风动浪随，观潮，
Qiuyuan's weak as a DPS? I know, bro, but just like it shouldn't be like that.
希望这个有用。完美收尾，接袭，且当是。谢谢你的欣赏。哒哒哒
It shouldn't be like that.
开演时间到，探路，真容，于此展露。
Alright, this guy goes down in one Cardathia ultimate big girl form.
朝野，部落，此剑
It definitely dies here, right?
斩灭诸恶。
It actually did. Wait. Hold on, I'm dropping you.
风动浪随， 剑阳呼风，横断
He
无
needs
极，
S3, yeah.
希望这个有
Yeah.
用。风起，嘿，如意谢谢你的欣赏，其当胜。
Is this even better timing wise than what I was doing earlier?
多成造，湮灭，
I feel like it's not.
汪洋，
Unless Cardathea just, because it's front loaded damage, so Cardathea just kills in this, right?
棘手恶语，
And this kills, right?
吹尽一切，
60k.
不见。风动浪随，希望这个有用。优美的和声，他的眷顾。
Wow, literally the easiest clear of my entire life. Literally the easiest. S3 changes the rotation. Makes him like an actual character. Makes him an actual DPS, yeah. Qiuyuan as a DPS? Yeah. Except I gave up. Except I gave up. I just don't think it's possible. Like, I just think it's mathematically impossible. To make him actually clear this shit as a DPS. Maybe if I had Shorekeeper instead, maybe I should have kept Shorekeeper instead of... No, but yeah, okay, but I wanted it for this negative status thing.
想睡一会儿。
Like, doesn't this, like, dude, like this effect, if you have Chisa for this effect, it just trivializes this entire encounter. 30% extra damage amplification plus all of this stuff. What are you doing? Can you get off the ground, please? There's work to do. And sleeping on the job? Don't worry, Volp. Chisa is the answer to everything? I don't think she is, though. I mean, maybe for like 1 month or 2 months in the TOA, but then, you know, she's gonna get replaced by the next shield character. Okay, but like, what does she even do, though, outside of that? What does she do? She's gonna be required for some Havoc Bane character. I fucking love Dirge so much. But she's beautiful. I guess. I guess. I mean, to some people. To some people. I think she looks good. I'm not like, I don't know. I was never like a... I was never like fiending over like the Japanese school uniform design, but I know some people really like it. Wasn't it like Silent Hill F? The character was like that. Volp is just in the blondes, and actually like not really though. I don't even know what my type is. Oh, didn't I say like the silver haired? Did I say silver hair in the past? Silver hair might be a closer. I got fucking stuck inside his model. Alright, so we're definitely not clearing this, right? Actually, maybe. If I can use a slash on this second guy. Where are you? Where is bro? Please tell me this hits. Fusion is my weakness. It's a fusions.
新奇，谢谢你的欣赏，请当是优美的和声。
Where's my Chacona ult?
开眼时间到，风剑，啊，高天沉锤，他的悔罪。
Volp likes Havoc women because he likes them toxic. Okay, I don't know. That's not really my.
就此消失。
What the Havoc women are not toxic, by the way. I think Changli and Lupa are toxic.
风潮
It's a false generalization.
吹尽一切。
Lupa is extremely wholesome.
风动浪随，保持冷静。
Alright, so we ain't clearing this, right?
保持冷静。
Oh, bro. I'm getting so, dude, I'm just getting so fatigued with freaking like timer, DPS check end games, dude. Like the combat is fun, but like I hate fucking timer DPS checks, dude. Like, can I just like immerse myself in the combat and the gameplay without rushing against some DPS timer? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so like, is this the best we have after like Genshin came out like 6 years ago? Is that really the best we can do? We can't innovate past like a timer DPS check endgame for any gacha game. Is that really the best we can do? Is that all we got? We can't, like, we nothing else? Like, I want some salt. Like I need some seasoning on my food. This is like British endgame that I'm eating right now. It hasn't changed. It's bland. It's been the same for like years. I've been doing the same type of endgame for years. I want some salt and pepper, dude. God forbid a little fucking paprika and turmeric in my food, dude. Get her sig and makes her better. Okay, I'm like I'm gonna pull anybody's sig. Like that's the gacha trap. Like I'm not gonna sit here and like I'm not gonna like fail the end game and then go pull a signature weapon. You know, that's the gacha trap. Like I hate that. Not saying that towards you for suggesting it, but like that's what they want you to feel. Like I hate that feeling they're trying to evoke in you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do basic attacks after you do the last resonance skill. I think you lose your swords as cart. Okay. You've seen Dispatch? I've seen it, yeah. I've seen it. Yeah. Invisigal? Team Invisigal. Yeah, true. True and based. I love a redemption story. I freaking love redemption. I'm a huge Zuko fan. Team Invisigal. You're gonna evolve from 36k to 50k? Okay, okay, whatever. Where is bro going? I probably just wasted 10 seconds. Pull out that wallet? No. Not gonna do that. I can't even pull on it. The fact that you can open the freaking gacha screen inside of the TOA, dude, is disgusting. That shit is disgusting. Like, I'm just gonna say it. But I can't open my events. I can open this. It's just disgusting, bro. Like, let's be honest. Let's be so real about that. That's just nasty. Omni-Man, Phenomena-Man. Phenomena-Man. I like Invisigal too. Or you like Invisigal, I should say. I don't even know if I'm like a fan of like optimal rotations. Like I kind of like to just vibe in the combat. Like obviously you like switch between characters to give them buffs and stuff, but if it's coming down to like you know, the exact button presses that I need to hit for like optimal DPS. Like I don't want to just memorize exactly which fucking buttons I need to be pressing, you know what I'm saying? Like down to like the exact normal, like, you know, normal attacks that I'm doing and stuff like that. Like there has to be like room for just enjoying the combat, right? At that point I'm just memorizing buttons and pressing them in the correct order, and then I'm winning. Have you watched the entire Dispatch story? I think I've seen pretty much most of it. Don't kill me now. I just wasted that because I panicked because I was about to die. And I died anyway. That's great. I've seen most of the story, so I mean it's pretty good. I like it. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those games where like if I've already seen it, like would I buy it just to play through it myself? I don't know. Oh, I missed this. You said personally I'm only doing 30 pulls on Qiuyuan. If I don't get her, I'm skipping. I might even just do that on, I might even do like 10 to 15 pulls on, well, I'm like so deep into pity. If I do 15 pulls, I'm getting Filova. And so I don't know. I don't know, bro. Or I'm getting a 50-50. I think I have to get Filova if I want Qiuyuan to be useful, or I get 2 more Qiuyuans, which is ridiculous. And then he's probably still cope anyway. Oh, do I have to get fucking Filova, dog? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen if I got Qiuyuan, bro. I knew it was gonna happen. You'll save more not pulling for the weapon than you'll earn from it helping clear endgame. Yeah, I mean, if it's strictly on Astrite income, but it's like, it's more just like, they just want you to get frustrated that you can't clear, and then you go and you buy like better stuff to clear. If you're going for Lova, might want Cantarella too. No, she'll be fine with just Qiuyuan, right? She'll be fine. Dude, I can't like, going in at 3.x, I can't be like getting like old characters, you know? Like I know they're still good and stuff, but like, what if I want 3.x characters? Lene drip marketing in like a week? Yeah, there's gonna be drip marketing. You need Sig with Filova? I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna actually die. I'm just gonna commit. Like I'm just gonna fucking commit. Like the end game in dude, like this end game is just gonna make me commit. Like I'm spawn camping. He's not even on the screen yet. What if 3.0 characters are mid? They might be. They might be negative status fucking losers. Dude, maybe I'll just do what, you'll see that Gotcha Smack video recently? Where he's like, I don't even have any motivation to pull on character banners. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just fucking do that. I'll just give up on pulling for like, the next like year. Until they add like a new endgame mode that's like replayable and stuff. I'll just like won't pull on any more banners. Filova is 40% better than second. Oh my god. Dude, like why is it like this? Why is it like this? Negative status are just buffs with no downsides most of the time, but it's the play style. Like I just don't enjoy, like I just get no satisfaction from like, you know, I have to pull such and such character so they can apply a negative status in order to increase the damage multiplier Like it just doesn't hype me up in the same way as like other stuff does. I guess I still have fun with like Zani and stuff, but like I don't play either of those teams outside of the end game when I have to play them. So
既然伊始，财阀尽罪，朝勇部落，常书。
like, dude, can you just spawn so you can get your fucking arrow erosion? And then, like, what are we... Like, why am I sitting here waiting for bro to spawn in my timed endgame, bro? Because now he's not getting arrow erosion, and now my damage multipliers are ass, and now I'm pissed. And now I'm tilted.
裁决一致，无意奸邪，皆当审判。
Like, why am I... Why when the seconds matter,
华丽的续
do I have to wait for bro to die and then other bro to spawn?
妖魔天，命运的多重奏。
Smack isn't enjoying Wu right now. He says Kuro isn't giving him a reason to play. I mean, arguably, he is enjoying Wu, just like the story stuff.
光呀，莫向我伸。
He's enjoying the only stuff they're like actually giving. What else is there to do?
毁灭，敲响，死剑，
There's nothing else to do
斩灭诸
except for
恶。
this. Once a month. Like, that's the whole game.
风动浪随，剑阳狂澜。
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Don't do the last basic attack with cart big form. You would have done 60k per hit instead of 30k. You lose the swords next to you. There'll be drip marking for 3-point export for Lova rerun? Yeah, probably. It'll be like during her rerun, I think. Not tapped in on this EM Doom posted drama farming CC content. But that's not what it is. That's just not what it is. It's not Doom posting. Like, everything that is said is like, okay, there's like certain parts that Wua excels in, which is story and stuff, but it's just there's literally nothing else to do. You know? Like, you got some knockoff mini games that you can do, but it's like, what, like, it's the same story with every gacha game. Like, like, it's not like Doom posting. It's just saying that like it's just saying that like the game is not a replayable, like that, like the replayability is not there. It's like mostly a story game, and it excels in that. Like, it's amazing. It does a good job at that, but hi, I'm back. Look at my edits, the Bonway edits. Okay, got you.
他的眷顾，观潮，裁决一致。
Like, I think like Kuro themselves like
皆当审判。
consciously decide to make the game a certain way. It's just a matter of expectation.
音调变低了。
Like, you expect it to be a certain way.
多重奏，崩解。 他的悔罪。
Who has no replay value except the once a month endgame? Yeah. What do you mean the swords are disappearing?
雨在天际狂澜。
I thought the damage multiplier is just from arrow erosion stacks.
风动浪随，观潮，裁决一致。
After you plunge and use resonance skill?
希望这个有用。
Wait, hold on a sec.
无意奸邪，皆当审判。谢谢你的欣赏。前奏。优美的和声为你献上诗与哲
My
学。
FYP is lore story and stuff edits? Yeah, like those are like the best parts of Wula, probably. No, you need to do the plunging attack to like absorb the swords. That's what gets your damage multiplier up. Okay, can you spawn? Look at this. Look at this. Just gonna do this. That was a little better. I have a minute for this guy. Like, I think all that was being said is that it's just, you know, it's not a game that like you play every day or like, or you can, I mean, you're supposed to play it every day, but like it doesn't have like anything to like engage you for like every day. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I made that point in my like last video. There's like literally nothing wrong with a game just being something that like you tap in every like so often when there's just something you want to play, and then you enjoy it, and then you like don't force yourself to play past that. You know what I'm saying? That's in fact how most games are played. Okay, I'm trying to reach out, but like I need to lock in. Like, I don't want to do this again, and I'm not gonna finish it anyway because I'm running out of time. Nena, if you say something that's gonna tilt me, I will ban you. I haven't read your message yet, but if you're saying something that's gonna tilt me, I will be banning. Kart's best team should not be struggling like that. Okay. All right. That's just, how did I know? How did I know? You're lucky you're on TikTok, and I don't feel like pulling up TikTok to ban you over a meme, so you're lucky. You'll live to chat another day this time. You're lucky. That's what Doom posting is, IMO. If your main content is complaining about X gacha game not having 100 hours of content every patch, I don't know, period. That's drama farming. Is this a surprise for anyone? Are they just farming views every few weeks for mentioning the obvious and creating some sort of overlooming demon out of it? EOS combo every crew weeks when the new content gives you what you'll expect of it. Okay, but like, there's a difference between Doom posting. There's no one saying that it's gonna EOS. There's no one saying that it's not Doom posting. It's literally just saying like this is what the game is. And like I was saying, the game is good, but the game is obviously good at what it does. And also like, so there's a combat event, right? Combat is fun. You log in, you do the combat event. It takes you like 45 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever, right? But like, that's like one combat event, or maybe you get 2 every 40 days. But then why are you logging in every 40 days if it's just driving you crazy to like log in every day to do like a few tacit fields, like, and then like your eyes start to bleed because you're like, why am I doing these tacit fields every day? Why not just like skip all of that and just log in on the day that you actually want to play and do the combat event and then do the story and stuff, and you enjoy it and you have fun doing the game because it's a good game, but you don't have to like sit there and force yourself, you know? But if they wanted to make it a game where they provide content where it's like you can log in and do something every day, they can do that instead. But it's like kind of clear that's just not the game that it is. And there's nothing wrong with that because there's plenty of games like that. So it's not like Doom posting to say that. It's not Doom posting to say that like you don't need to play the game every day. You can just like, you know, you can play when you have fun and come back when there's a patch and play and have fun. And then, you know, but like if you play every day when you don't actually want to, then you're just going to end up hating it. So it's not really Doom posting. We're about to see Volp rage. It's okay, I don't rage. I don't rage. This match was really dry, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're preparing for 3.x. Okay, and that's true. I kind of said okay as if I was gonna disagree, but I agree with that. I agree with that. But like, what I was gonna say is that I have this like kind of like conspiracy theory that, yo, what's up, Haz? I have this kind of conspiracy theory that I think that maybe the devs have been struggling with, like, if y'all ever heard of this term, it's called technical debt. But like, just because there's like this, you know, if you look at like the 2.7 story and how it was like kind of jank in a lot of places, and It just feels like optimization has been falling by the wayside. Like you look at like certain areas of Septima and make your PC lag and stuff like that. There's like certain stuff like that where it feels like there's just been some, it's just technical debt. Like but they keep adding on to the game, even though there's like underlying problems, you know? So then it creates even more problems, and it makes it harder to like work on the game and do more updates without creating even more problems. So at some point you have to just stop and just be like, okay, we need to go back and like fix this shit and like optimize this. And that way we can like fix the foundation so we can continue building on top of it, right? So like if they're doing less now in order to prepare for that, then like that's fine. That's like fair, I think. That's probably needed. Also, they need to stop making these huge, massive open maps that are like have nothing to do in them and are completely barren, even though they look really beautiful and they're amazing and stuff. But they're just like eating up all this space on my hard drive, and they're just like empty fucking maps. So like, you know, like that would help as well, probably. Like I know it's fun to fly around, but it's like at some point. Brother looks like he likes twinks. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Hey bro, Phoebe is coming back. Should I pull for her? I lost my card at the last banner. Still kind of salty. Also, Wu is currently going into their Inazuma era and will probably fall off. I don't think it's gonna fall off. I think it's just, you know, it's just maybe a time to adjust expectations. You know what I'm saying? It's just about adjusting expectations. That's all it is. So, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't get Phoebe unless, you know, you have Zani or you just really freaking love Phoebe. Then you kind of need Chacona to use her in Whimpering Waste, or you need Spectral Rover to use her in TOA. And even then it's kind of cooked, but you know, as a DPS. Depends on the CC. Some only farm the lack of content to give fairly constructive criticism. Some are IMO just doom posting. I don't think Gotcha Smack, I don't think was doom posting. His video, if you just go watch the video and you can form your own opinion, but that was, his seemed pretty clear and level-headed. Yeah, Gotcha Smack is his name. These maps are huge but empty. Yeah. It needs some optimizations. Yeah, I think, yeah, like it's, I mean, like for the most part, Kuro has been extremely polished after 2.0 especially, I guess. So they've been like extremely polished, and like it's, I think people just kind of, they just kind of underestimate how difficult it is to do what like Hoyoverse and Kuro does and these other gacha games, what they do, where it's like every like 40 some odd days or whatever it is, they're releasing like content, like new stuff. And for the most part, the games are like not broken either, right? It's actually hard. Like Western devs, bro, could never do that. Like look at Bungie, look at like these other Western devs, bro, they could never, ever achieve something like that. Like it's actually kind of underrated, I think, like how difficult it is to upkeep that level of like regularity and like polish and stuff. But you can kind of tell there's been some like cracks showing in the armor recently with like the levels of polish. So I think if they like, I don't know, like I didn't watch the 2.8, but I was kind of or the 2.8 special broadcast, but I was kind of hoping, I saw the highlights, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I was really hoping that there would be like some, on the quality of life thing, there would be some like optimization improvements, but it didn't look like there's any optimization improvements. It looks like it's just kind of basic like quality of life features. Keep smiling, cutie patootie. All right. All right. When releasing and needing 5 change logs to feel normal is kind of crazy though. True, actually, true. Usually that never happens too, right? True, that's another sign. Because usually it never happens. It's pretty rare that a character needs any fixes, but needing that many fixes as well is like another sign. The scale on the maps is about double what's needed. Yeah, bro, even like triple what's needed. Like Yeah, I'm about to freaking leave and go to Septimont just to like, I'm not quitting because I couldn't clear it, by the way. Like, dude, if you go to Septimont, was much more better than Genshin, lol. Every geek saying no, but Genshin have so much more lore. Nah, Wua beat that like year. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying, but where the heck am I? Fuck. Well, I don't know. I'm not really comparing to Genshin right now, but like, I don't know, dude. I just think that like, look how big a Septimon is. I think with Banners Never Fall, they actually filled up some of this, but they actually filled up some of this stuff, but there's so many areas that are just completely empty. And they're just so big, but they're just empty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of this is empty, no? Are there any enemies around here? There's some deer. That's cool, right? Oh my god, is that his enemies? Holy shit, no way. 30 FPS incoming? Oh no, dude. Empty space, yeah, in Septima, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand I don't understand all that, like, need for, like, empty space. Like, the fact, like, they even put these things down so that you can... You need to use these to, like, run around the map, you know?
一战足矣。
该你出场了。
且看此剑。
God, dude, is Qiuyuan just gonna be locked to fucking overworld? Is that all he can do? Until I get Frolova? Glider? Flying? Yeah. Where do you get more astrites after completing the whole map? You don't. You get them from dailies and events, that's it. You get them from dailies and doing events. The astrites, like, you don't farm astrites, right? That's another thing about gacha games. Like, you can't farm. All of the gacha currency is just like, it's like a curated, like carefully curated amount that they decide to give you. And then they drip feed that to you, like, over the course of the 40 days, right? It's a carefully, like, I'm sure they have, like, freaking algorithms that go into deciding, like, you know, how much you should actually give somebody. Oh, I'm gonna fucking... Do I need to pull Chisa to clear the TOA? Is that why? I'm excited for ZZ. Me too, actually. Me too. I'm excited for ZZ. I'm excited for Wuwa too. I don't know. I might have missed. I saw maybe someone ask a question of like, I'm excited for 2.8 or whatever. I am excited. I do want to see what happens in the story, and I do want to see like future events and stuff. Everything I was saying was just about like the expectation thing, you know? But also, after playing other games more, I would like not to have to like log. I would like to not have to log in every day and do the tacit fields every day. Like I'm getting really tired. It's the same way like when I'm taking a break from Genshin and HSR. Like I just get tired of logging in and doing chores. You know what I'm saying? In a way, ZZZ is the best out of all of those because you don't actually have to spend energy to do your dailies. You can literally be done in 30 seconds. You just have to open the game and in 30 seconds you're like done. So, because you don't need to do any combat, you just need to visit like 3 menus. And if you don't want to spend your energy, you don't have to. So in terms of like fatigue, it hits the least hard. I'm definitely not beating this. I was not locked in. ZZZ gets me so hyped. ZZZ also has certain agenda posters against it. I'll say it. I'll say it. I mean, it's just Hoyo in general. Like, people just hate Hoyoverse for some reason. I know it's like a gacha company, but it seems personal sometimes. Feels like it gets personal. I don't know. He's not even great for Overworld because he does no damage. I mean, I have him S1 R1, so he does like a little bit of damage. He does like a bit. You're excited too, Has, for ZZ? Hoping co-op will be fun? I hope so too. I hope it'll be fun too. It's just like when I'm talking about the fatigue thing, it's like yes, in Wua you can be done in like 5 minutes. You just do like, you have to do a tacit field twice and then like a nightmare nest or something is like the fastest way. But even then, if you're just doing that like every day for like 6 months, like that's gonna get old, bro. Like if you do anything like that every day for 6 months, that's gonna get old. At least you can say in ZZZ, like if you don't feel like playing that day, you just don't have, you just log in. Again, it's like 3 menus that you hit and then you're just done. You don't have to spend energy or anything. So in terms of fatigue, it's probably like the best out of all of them. HSR has auto battle, but you still have to sit there for a minute. Apparently they're actually making it easier too or something. Like, should it be taking me 20 seconds to build Concerto? Okay, and also, you mentioned co-op. What exactly is the co-op going to be? Because I haven't seen the live stream yet. HSR has quick farming tickets now? I thought I saw something that was saying that it would let you spend like all of your energy at once. So instead of doing like 6 runs of something, you just spend it all at once. If that's the case, it might be a little better, but I think I did something wrong. It's like not do that much damage. Dude, I'm stuck in the model. Like, I'm gonna lose this run because of that. You just do 1 run continuously? Wait, what does that mean? Okay, I can wait for bro to spawn. He's gonna get the arrow erosion stacks on him, right? I'm gonna fucking die, aren't I? He only had like 3 stacks. It's better than nothing.
希望这个有用。我
I'll read your I'll read your message in a sec, too.
谢
So I
谢你的欣赏。
have time to read.
天，命运的多重奏。风剑。
Do I beat this in 30 seconds? Place your bets.
他的真容。
Place your bets now.
此斩路。长书，浩然无数。朝野，部落。狂澜，分割天地。
Is 60k my peak on that?
力还在继续。风动浪随。希望这个有用。优美的和声。
Dude, it's literally, I'm making 0 progress. It's the exact same every single time. He's got the same amount of health left every single run. Random thing I saw someone say something very relatable. I enjoyed 1.9 Expeditious and story very much. Thought it was great. Until I got into the gacha space where people apparently didn't like them. Just shows your own experience should be the most important. It's probably actually better to stay away from these spaces. I'm afraid if I had read talk like just skip to 2.x story, my enjoyment would have been a lot worse. I mean, it's true. So like, it's easy to say that. I know this isn't what you're saying, but it's easy to say that you shouldn't let your enjoyment be altered by what like the crowd is saying, what everyone is saying. But literally, it's literally programmed into our biology. It's like humans are like tribal social creatures, and we have a like literal, it's like a literal survival mechanism to like see what the tribe, like what direction the tribe is going in, and then you like alter to the tribe. So like if everyone is saying they're like enjoying something actively, it's like makes that thing even more enjoyable. But if everyone is like not enjoying something, it makes it like harder to enjoy that thing, right? That's why it's like with live service, it's like the idea that like everyone is playing every day, everyone is like constantly doing this thing, everyone is constantly staying like up to news, we're constantly talking about it. Like it enhances enjoyment because it's like a community tribal aspect to it, right? But like, you know, and that's something that is used with like live service, but I guess, yeah, like, so I mean, if you just stay away from and like form your own opinion, like I think a lot of people would, like if they're not being tainted by like outside things, people might like form different thoughts on things, but I don't know. I don't know what the moral of the story is on that one, but how much HP does that boss have? I don't know, too much. One run, but tons of waves. Oh, so you can just like, so basically you just get into one thing and auto farm the whole thing and then you're just done, right? I guess that's better. In HSR, they made it so you can do more number of runs, so you don't have to press the next battle. Oh, okay. I think that's, yeah, that'll probably be better. ZZ co-op hasn't been announced. It's leaked for 2.5. CN is VAs do a pretty good job, I think. Chisa will save your run vault. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Should I just sit here for the next 2 days and 18 hours until Chisa comes out? Is there anything I'm like not? Should I just like quick swap more? Or like what am I? Like how do you make this better? How do I do this faster?
I
got it, I'm locked in. I'm locked in, I'm locked in.
希望这个有用。谢谢你的欣赏。
I'm super locked in. I got this.
封戒，试验还在继续。太莽撞了，会
How are you hitting me?
悔罪。既然伊始，毁灭，敲醒，救济，狂澜。
All right, this does 60k per tick. Check this out.
坠落吧，试炼还在继续。
Mods, delete the VOD.
风动浪随，观潮，裁决一致，不义奸邪，皆当审判。前奏。谢谢你的欣赏。为你献上诗与衷曲。
Facts, stay true to yourself. You're spitting.
真柔，
You're spitting.
此斩戮，财阀尽罪，棘手的恶魔，潮涌，
I gotta kill this guy with my normals.
射姿随我共战，长书就此消逝。
All right, I got like 10 more seconds than last time. You gotta be kidding me with the fucking death animation, bro. Like, we gotta be.
风潮，吹尽一切。高天沉锤，风动浪随，快一点！优美的阳狂澜，我
Hold on, I think I know the meta on the quick swap. Check this out.
不义奸邪，希望这个有用。谢谢你的欣赏。复调，
I can't see anything.
看认
The
真。
fucking space altering power of the bard. It's like warping fucking space between my eyes.
湮灭，
I think I'm like 5 seconds ahead of where I was before. Check this
一
out.
触不见。汪洋，莫向我身。
If I had Sig, I could do his whole health bar right here, by the way.
静候溃灭，毁灭，敲响，长书此剑，斩灭诸恶。
Yeah, no.
风动浪随，呼风
It can't be a me problem, right?
不断无垠。
This can't be a me problem.
希望这个有前奏。
I think the TOA is just cooked. I think I heard other people saying TOA was cooked. By the way, it's not a me problem. I think they just, dude, the end game modes for Rua as well are like, literally it's like on a dime. Like if they make the HP too much, it's shit. It's the same thing for Whimpering Waste. If they make the HP too much, it's like undoable. Unless you have like signatures and stuff like that. Sent a leak about ZZ Co-op on the Discord. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Associate with communities into the story and lore, not necessarily people that need to have an opinion on the game. That feel the need to have an opinion on the game.
好香啊！
Okay, interesting. Okay. I guess that's fair. If that's your preference on stuff. On watching this stuff, I guess. Like, if that's your preference, yeah. I guess. That's fair. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden, bro? Have you seen Zhao being free? Someone was in here earlier and said that. Yeah. Yeah, someone said that earlier. Yeah, hopefully she's good and she's not like kind of sleeper. I mean, I'm sure she'll be good. Wait, but as far as the story and stuff goes, Are we all in agreement that WoW would be a masterpiece if it wasn't a gacha game? If it was just a story game and it didn't have to adhere to the gacha business model, it would be a masterpiece, right? Like, gacha is holding it back. Are we in agreement on that? Like the gacha story model? I can do this. Don't worry about it.
希望这个有用，观察，裁决一致。
Can you fucking do your swings and before you plunge? Oh yeah, that's how it's done.
优美的和声，风动浪随。谢谢你的欣赏，为你献上诗与衷曲。
I'm pretty sure that was really slow rotation, but yeah, this is cooked. Yeah. I think I asked it a while ago, but stream bugs out, so... Oh yeah, about Zhao. Zhao's gonna be pretty good support as a defense character. Defense is... I think identity-wise, defense is in a weird spot, but she could certainly be good depending on whatever kit they give her. Volp doesn't pull SIGs, and this is what happens. Like, I shouldn't need to pull a SIG. You should be able to just pull characters and be fine. You know? Like, SIGs are just damn it. Like, except for Brant. Arguably, Brant is the only one where it, like, really changes his gameplay. But for everyone else, SIGs are literally just damage number increasers. I'd rather just get more characters if I had to choose between SIGs and characters. And I pulled Qiuyuan SIG, and did that help me? No. You know what? I was about to say I regret pulling him, but dude, I just his S3 should have been in his base kit. Shit's so fucking disappointing and tragic, like so depressing. Kind of how I feel about HSR, masterpiece story, but don't like the way it's presented. Yeah, I think the story, it's every gacha game does this, where it's like every story of that patch has to feature the characters that are on the banner. So like, think about how in Do It Night Abyss, we have the character Outsider rolling with us for like 2 story sections, and he's a 4-star. And he was supposed to be a 4-star. So like we got Outsider rolling with us for like 2 stories acts, and like normally that's like ridiculous that you would have a 4-star as like one of your main companions throughout the course of the story, right? Like, and they would give so much time to one character, not even the fact that he's a 4-star, but the fact that they would have him in 2 story acts to begin with is like unthinkable, you know? Just because they got to give that screen time to the banner character. But like in Do It Night Abyss, like they have all these characters that have not even showed up in the story because they don't have to. They just are focused on telling a story for the most part, you know? So it's the fact that you can have all these characters on the roster that you have not seen in the story yet. They can come in at some point later, but they don't need to, you know? They can just tell whatever story they want to tell with whatever characters. They can keep a smaller cast for a little bit, focus on those characters, let you kind of, you know, and then when it kind of fits the narrative, then they can bring characters in, you know? Don't disagree, but that's where the big bucks are mostly made. It wouldn't be a free game. Oh no, it would be. No, yeah. They could, dude. The thing is, like, I think there's this... They could try the DNA route, and they really need to sell cosmetics a lot, make them desirable. I mean, they could. They could easily... I think, dude, I think all of these games could very easily survive on, like, cosmetic monetization models. It's just that like it's just been the norm to do like character gacha. It's just the norm, you know? But like if stuff was like earnable in game somehow, then you don't have to do the Warframe model where it's like grindable or anything. You could like figure out a different way if you wanted to, but I don't know. I think SIGs for main DPS are always worth it. You can skip support SIGs. I mean, yeah, but then I would be getting less characters. But arguably, did I even need Qiuyuan? Maybe not. Like if I go and get Frolova, then I have to pull her SIG. So I might as well just skip entirely, right? That's how I feel. If I have to like pull SIGs. That doesn't necessarily apply to HSR. Well, HSR does keep characters and stuff in and coming back and stuff like that. I have seen that as well. But some games are worse about it than others. Wu is probably one of the worst offenders out of all of them, if I'm being honest. Like again, did Galbrenna need to be in the story at all? Did we need Galbrenna to even exist? If it wasn't for gacha, she wouldn't exist. I'm just gonna like, I know people may like her and like that's fair, like she's cool and stuff. But if it wasn't for the gacha, she would not exist. She would not be coming into the story at the very end to play like the most pivotal role, you know? And yeah, games can make plenty of money. Games can make plenty of money without having to do the character gacha thing. You don't need to make $100 million a month as a company. Like what is Hoyoverse doing with that money? What are they doing with that money? What did they do for Genshin? Milastra Wonderland? That fucking one of the worst things I've ever seen being put into a video game. Milastra Wonderland? Is that what they did with the money? Which itself is just like another kind of fucking crazy cash grab. You know? Where's that money going? It's not going back into the game. Do I care if like executives are like making billions of dollars? No. They can make fucking, you know, they'll be just fine making less. It's not like we're seeing that. I don't care if the company's making $1 billion a month, you know? It's not going into your game. You're not seeing the fruits of that labor. The game could be alive and make content just as regularly and be just the same if it was making like half as much as it is now. You know? They could have all characters free and do a cosmetic monetization and still make a buttload of fucking money selling like swimsuits and stuff. You think people aren't paying for swimsuits? Alright. I'm not beating this. Why did I click restart? DNA's no gotchas refreshing. I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, me too. I'm enjoying it too. And it's because like, dude, if you get tired of it for a few days and you don't want to play it, you can just not play it. And then when you do come and decide to play it again, you'll be happy. Because you're choosing to play it. You're not being like manipulated and extorted into fucking logging into playing the game. You know? Imagine if all those skins and Hoyo fairs and other posts were implemented into the game. Exactly. There's so many good... They could do so many things for skins. You know? Gacha character costs hundreds for all the currency needed. They ain't getting hundreds per skin cosmetic. I just don't think they get close to half they do now with just skins. I think plenty of games do just fine with like cosmetic monetization. plenty. Survive just fine. Dude, Destiny, I mean, Destiny, for example, is one of the biggest. They did sell like DLC packs, which was ridiculous. Like they shouldn't have even been selling those, honestly. Like when they sell their like yearly updates or whatever. Like I think the fact they charge for that is a scam. But they were mostly like, it's mostly like cosmetics and stuff. You know? And again, they don't need to make that much. They don't need to make that much money. Like Hoyoverse has taken all that money, right, that they're making, and they're making like other games that you might not even want to play. If you played Genshin and you're thinking like, oh, well, I'm so glad that Genshin makes like $1 billion a month, or like from all of Hoyo's collection of games, they're making so much, or like HSR, right? Is HSR seeing that? No, they're making Milostra Wonderland. They're making their like Pokemon knockoff game. And are you gonna want to play that game? It's not guaranteed that you will. Maybe you won't. In which case, Genshin has been funded with all this stuff to get nothing, you know? And like, so what? And then the executives walk off with like millions and billions. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if it's better for us, the player, if it's better for the consumer, like, I don't need the company to make that much. They just need to make enough to where they can keep making the game as a live service. You know? I don't know, there's just like a feeling where it's like people think that like you know, the game will EOS or something, I guess, if it doesn't make enough, but or like if the game doesn't make enough, then the company will stop making good content for the game. But like, what are we getting now, dude? What are you getting in this game now? A fucking photo event? Vampire Survivors knockoff? Little mini games they're making inside it? Like, what did we get this patch? You're gonna get your characters or whatever either way, you know? Like, what did we get? And they're making all that, you know? So, like, I don't know. It's just, none of that stuff is guaranteed, you know? Biggest games would survive just on good cosmetics alone, but I think the ease of gacha characters, shill money, make it safer for a new game, which is why they go in that route. I'd be happy for an established game like we would have switched to just cosmetics. I mean, if anything, newer games trying to muscle their way in on the gacha territory at this point is like why games are not doing that, you know? Like, I'm sure the Do It Night Abyss devs and the company and stuff, like, I'm sure they like have good intentions of wanting to like make a good game that's best for the player. I think all devs probably, you know, want to do that. Like, if you make developing games your job, like if you're like actually making the game, like the people who are sitting down and coding and making the game, I feel like they probably get into it wanting to make like good fun games for people. They don't probably want to get in there just thinking like, I can't wait to like, you know, like shill like gacha gambling to people so that, you know, like so that that business model manipulates like the way I make the game, and then I don't actually see any of that anyway because I'd be making the same salary either way. So like they want to make a game, but also they probably did some calculus and were like, look, can we like muscle in on that territory? It's probably pretty tough at this point. So I don't know. Look at Expedition 33 and Dispatch, made with ex-Ubisoft devs. Yeah, like I mean, Western developers, bro, are just fucking clowns. Like, if we're being honest, like they're just complete clowns. Like all of their talent just leaves and they go and they make these like amazing games. They just leave the big company and they just go and make a game that they want to make. But yeah, exactly. Good point. All right, you think Qiuyuan's wife is here for me to do the story? He's just gonna get pissed if I fucking do the story now. Where is it? Where do I even go to get to the story? Let me open the blind a little bit. Did Rant's wife change their name to Qiuyuan's wife? Yes, they did. Yeah. Yeah, they did. And then in 8 months, when the next male character comes out, they'll probably change their name again to whoever that was, whoever that's going to be. Oh. All right, I'm ready to experience peak. Is that Chacona? Cheater? Is she in bed? Yeah, probably.
这场战斗可不轻松，就连桂冠也深陷其中。
I forgot it was still in Chinese.
黑潮不见踪迹，就连我们也无能为力。
YK Bin, yo, thanks for following on TikTok. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Thank you.
就要在这里结束。
I hope you guys like reading
的猎人击败
for this
劲敌
first scene at least.
在绝望的深渊中鼓动他纯白的羽翼，无数光芒将他托举，而那疯狂的明士已经不足为惧。
Oh, she's doing the bard thing.
尽管眼前的黑暗无穷无尽，如今合一的光芒在前指引。
Is that about us?
他高举提灯将黑潮消灭。黎纳西塔的
It's gonna be awkward when we abandon this region for the next 3.x.
虽然那漆黑的英雄已经离去，而那桂冠就在这里。
Our laureate is here until 3.x comes out, or 2.8. We're being honest. Until 2.8 comes out, then she's here. Don't worry about it.
只要能编织歌谣流传下去，就会一直留在拉古纳和七丘人
I
的
took so many photos during this.
成为整个黎纳西塔的故事。黎纳西塔会因此而重生，也因此记住那些不幸的罹难者。哎，不过在这个
He's
故事
doing the
里
quest.
还有
Nobody
亮点
told me. We did actually. Somebody added you in the
他既不是
chat.
拉古纳人，也不是七丘人。
Yo, what's up, Qiuyuan's wife? You're just in time. It just
知
started.
晓。既然这样，就让这旋律化为故事。
And what did she say? There's another player in this tale, and rather Raganazi or Septimonian. Is this about Qiuyuan?
在你眼前再现。
But he didn't really do that much, did he? He just kind of showed up at the last second. Oh, it's him. There's this sick loading screen. Are you just chilling in Septima? Yo.
这位先生，
Chacona's snitching the hell out of Qiuyuan.
骑者，你需要帮助吗？英白拉多在上，拉古纳的银海修会定会尽力。
Which was more like Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon.
我想见芬莱克。
您是想要跟他亲自告解吗？真不巧。
Oh, the Vampire
最近
Survivors
芬莱克
thing.
大人外出宣讲福音了。如果有困难的话，您就
I think the thing, dude, the thing about those games is like,
去那边的水星
like it's fine if they want to put them in, but like, those are really not my cup of tea anymore. I feel like doing like, I just want to play I want to play the game. I want to play Wuthering Waves. I don't want to play like. It's also just ridiculously easy too. So like, you know.
只要您愿意， 在水星天教堂就能找到我。兄弟，我叫利奥。
My name is
愿
Leon.
白拉多与你同在。
He kinda did. Not the main player.
与民是沆瀣一气的圣座，何来告急之说？
Oh, he's bad-mouthing him. I thought Fenrico
他若
redeemed
是不在的
himself.
话，只能去找圣女，或是他了吧。
That's me. What is Chicana doing?
你好呀，这位，
That was a cool animation.
看你的打扮像是黄龙来的。旅游观光的话，离纳西塔可有不少好去处呢。
You fell asleep, Qiuyuan's wife. Why did you want to see the story again so bad? Seriously? Dude, this is a sick looking... Look at this art though. Look at this guy. I need more of this. I need more of this in my... Like, I need more, like, tacit discords popping up to fucking murder people in the streets. They don't actually have to get murdered. There'll be somebody to, you know, help out. But
小心那些黑女！
为免劫持保护群众，
Leon.
往教堂去。
Leon the goat. Look at
孩
him.
子和老人先走，快！大家不要怕，修会一定会保护大家。
和漂泊者描述过的情景有些相似，这就是天国之前的末日吗？
Is this in the past? She did say she's spinning a tail, right?
离开这里！
Oh, is this when? Oh, is this when? Oh, this is like during the story. This is like during the finale when I was getting a little angry because I was like, the pacing at the beginning when they told you that the city fell, and I was like, why didn't they just let us play through that? Oh, nice.
黄龙的客人，你也快跟着去避难，这些怪物很危险。
Yeah.
带平民离开。
Holy. Yo, we need more of this, like, more of this style right here. I think this is 10 times better than just having the character models sit, stand, and talk to each other.
民事的
Wait,
你
peak? It probably still should have been in the main story, but... Yeah, I forgot about that from the main story. Wait, so is Leon a real one?
是你？
去安全的地方。
广场那边还有人没撤出来。
Oh my god, wait, Carlotta?
莫塔里家的克莱拉
Wait a minute.
利奥先生，还有这位，
Wait, I'm missing Jennifer English voice lines! Dang it!
求远，
They didn't give me an option to pause.
如果不是这位黄龙的先生出手相助，恐怕我早已死于非命。
Is your expectations for 3.0 high? Good question. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, for one, yeah, as far as like the story stuff, the stuff that we expect to be good, like story and all that. But as far as like, are we gonna get like a new end game, or like is Whimpering Waste gonna get changed, or like, yeah, not really for that stuff. But maybe. Jennifer English, no. Oh my gosh, dude.
感谢您的帮助，黄龙的客人。
So pissed.
利奥先生，这些残像突然之间就在城中出现，毫无征兆。
克莱塔小姐，莫塔里区呢？怎么样？平民有没有撤到安全的地方？
还在陆续向水星天教堂撤离，这个您不用担心。
The sad thing is that this is probably going to be the best story in the entire game, since the rover is not here. But then everyone's going to hate it because like the main character wasn't there. Like I love this. I love seeing from like other people's perspectives, and then like I get to see Carlotta and Chacona in there, and maybe he'll actually interact with other characters, and it'll be cool.
您这就要离开了吗？
记住，这里不安全，你们必须撤退。
Heard some people say that Wua is taking the Genshin route. Gotcha Smack said that. But I think, how do I say this?
好奇怪的人，怎么自说自话就走了？
It's not necessarily like a derogatory way of saying that. Maybe if you don't like Genshin, it is, but it's not necessarily like even in a derogatory way. It's just about adjusting your expectations on what to expect.
利奥先生早就认识他。
Like, for example, Genshin is not innovated on endgame really for a while now. So, can we expect Wua to do the same thing? I don't know. HSR has a new endgame mode that seemed kind of fun, actually. They actually did have something new that was kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I think when Gotcha Smack said that, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm trying to remember from when I watched. I think it was basically saying how this is actually good, by the way. I think what he was trying to say was that Genshin has certain priorities and stuff like replayability in game modes that foster like gameplay replayability are not a priority. Like Melastra Wonderland is the priority, you know what I'm saying? It's which is awful, by the way, which is like one of the worst things ever put into any game that I've ever seen in my entire life. So yeah, it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of sad, but who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe we'll get a repeatable co-op boss gauntlet game mode, and we'll be able to play and enjoy the game to our heart's content. Who knows? I love this, and the side of social media I'm in has loved this quest for the most part as well. Maybe the general fandom needs their Rova Aura farm, but people actually, yeah, like, I'm glad there's sections of the internet that enjoyed this, but I think when I look at some of the bigger Wua people, they're generally not. They're kind of doom posting this. Because, like, well, I don't know. Not like the story itself, but just maybe Wua in general right now. I don't know, Dro. I don't know. I'm just worried. I'm worried that the main, you know, the Gathering Wives target audience would not be into this.
这位托卡塔，
这座城市和它的人民呼唤着我们， 我们一定能扛过去。
铁使们，拉古纳危在旦夕，铭记起你们古老的使命。
Holy shit! Chills. Leon is giving me chills. Leon.
准备好，要来了。
Yo, maybe the Mandarin's kind of peak for this. I can't even settings. I kind of like the Mandarin, but I feel like Carlotta might speak again soon.
I can sense it.
I feel like Jennifer English might speak soon.
Presence in this tower. Let's not linger.
Oh no, wait, we're here. The heck?
Nothing that won't heal. Faints.
Holy shit, I fucking... Where'd my health go?
Break like bamboo.
Dude, see, I'm stuck on 1 HP.
Answer my call. Step forth.
I made a point about this actually in my DNA story video about the unlosable fight combat sections. But it's a good thing. It's like, I think it's like on purpose. It's for immersion.
Your life is mine to take.
Doesn't he like auto block? Wait, he's not doing it. Hold on, check this out. Volp, how can they make such a cool character but make him do no damage? Ah, your problem, I'm getting so sad. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the lights out while I fucking sigh in despondence and despair. Give me a second. Ah. Dude, this game would be this would be like a 10 out of 10 game if it wasn't for the gacha. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. It would be like a 10 out of 10 game, but because of gacha, it's like a Genazod 7 out of 10. It's a strong J 7 out of 10, bro. Jezzy 7. That's what this is. If it had no gacha, you know, like, am I like? Does anyone disagree with that? Because there's just so many things that just feel disappointing. Like, the gacha has impacts on the story writing, it has impacts on all the character kit designs and all that stuff. Like, God, bro. If you didn't have that bogging it down, this would be a 10 out of 10 game. I'll just say it. I'll say it. And yeah, I mean 10 out of 10. I mean an actual 10 out of 10, by the way. Yeah, I'll glaze. I'll do it. I'll be the one to glaze.
This frequency seems to belong to the maiden.
You just gave him a fucking crotch shot. Is that why Qiuyuan's wife wanted to watch this? That was a solid Qiuyuan crotch shot right there. Someone clipped that for Qiuyuan's wife. Someone clipped that. You can watch that on repeat later. Yo, this is fucking... Look how beautiful the freaking game is, dude! I'm getting pissed. I'm getting angry.
The work of that maiden. But Rova was not the only one to pass through here. There's another, shrouded in dark flames with intent to kill.
Like, bro, give me reasons to come back to this map. Give me a reason to just to come back. After you explore, there's nothing. There needs to be something. Maybe some people just gotten bored of Wuwa, ready to move on. I'm not trying to show my video, I swear, but I made this point where I think, like, my theory is that, like, if you're subjected to kind of FOMO tactics for too long, it definitely, like, weighs on you, you know? That's why some people say, like, take a 2-week break and then come back, or something like that.
Someone got here before me.
But I just think that, like, even if you love the game, if you don't feel like logging in for 10 minutes to do, like, tacit fields and stuff, but you're, like, forcing yourself to do it, if you're forcing yourself, you're going to end up hating it. It becomes like work. It's like a job, you know? This is sick, by the way. Combo. So, like, maybe it's a kind of angle where it's like just take a 2-week break and then come back. And it's hard to do that because then you're missing out on, like, currency and stuff, but why is she attacking Qiuyuan?
An agent from Mingting. Wait, I know you.
Why did she just attack? Antarella?
You serve under Lord Liang.
Oh, she's dead.
Qiuyuan, if memory serves.
But think about it this way. If you take a 2-week break, then you get your returnee event thing. You know that little event they do for, like, returning players? And they actually give you a big chunk of, like asteroids and stuff. So in a way, you're, like, barely losing anything if you just do, like, a 15-day break. And then if you do 15 days in the middle of a patch, you're not even like losing any events. Think about it. Think about it. That might be the play, actually. What does Wuwa become? Like, what do you mean there are side characters, side character interactions without MC? And it's peak, by the way. And everybody cheered when that happened. Everybody cheered.
You know, Grandmaster Liang.
Like, dude, that's all. Like, that would again. I think it's a gotcha. It's a gotcha reason that doesn't exist more. That would just push the game into, like, the stratosphere. If we could just get this, you know, like, side character side character interactions. Didn't the internet lose their, like? Didn't the, you know, Gathering Wives fandom lose their mind because someone posted, like, a Brant X Cantarella ship or something like that? Like, I don't know. It's a little terminally online to know about that, but, like, you know what I'm saying.
I had the privilege of meeting many distinguished officials in Mingting. The Ministry of Sentinel Affairs once introduced me to your internal security.
Who's the Ministry of
agency's
Sentinel
weapon.
Affairs? What the heck? Lore? I don't know if you like playing, I just turn on the game in the background, beat up a tacit field twice, claim dailies, close it. See, like, yeah, I do that too. That's what I do too when I don't feel like playing. But the thing is, even that, I feel like even that, like, weighs on my soul. Like, when I don't want to do it, you know? Like, when I don't feel like running the same tacit field. Like, how much can you run the same tacit field over and over again for months? Like, it becomes a chore,
I
right?
would never confuse the man behind Lord Liang. The one without sight, yet seeing all. The Blind Watcher.
The Blind Watcher.
I see what others cannot. That's all.
That was a sick one-liner, by the way.
This bullet ended Carthia, yet I sense no malice from it. Born of light, yet flying amidst shadow. What kind of flame are you seeking?
I don't like ships overall unless they're about people that are clearly implied to be together. Yeah, I mean, I don't have strong feelings on shipping or anything like that. I just think the backlash was indicative of certain, you know.
Carthia, resonator of both Sentinel and Threnodian.
Damn, she got kind of popped.
Even in death, you remain the
Holy.
vessel of both. As for you, there's no record of you in Mingting's archives.
She was created for the finale, that's why.
All your frequencies are tied to the Threnodian. Chaotic, ever-devouring, assimilating. That is tacit discord, a power not fully your own.
I can't, bro, I mean...
You seek vengeance, but she is not your true target. It's the divinity.
Like... There's, like, this whole plot right here. Like, is this not one of the weakest parts of the entire finale? Like, none of this makes any sense to me. I did not understand any of that. But even if there's an explanation for it, it's all just contrived to make her have some role in the story, you know? So.
But you kept this from Rover. That is why it all unfolded so suddenly.
That sounds harsh, but that's the gotcha story model, bro. That's just how it is.
Besides spark and firewood, you needed.
You also seen Z is gonna buff standard characters, introduce a buffing mechanic. Wait, what? With awakened potential? So we're to Mindscapes? Wait, what? That's crazy. That's cool. Extremely needed and cool of them to do.
It is you.
A goose eggs, you know, is the only worship that makes sense.
You match what
Yeah,
Magistrate
I
Jin's
guess.
bodyguard described.
I mean,
However,
actually, I don't know. Maybe.
the mark of Leviathan's dark tide clings to you. That is why I sensed you through the dark tide in the city. Anyone tainted by Threnodian is fated for destruction.
Because we got almost no other character relationships. I mean, yeah, that's kind of intended though. Like, there's not supposed to be any relationships in these kinds of games,
that darkness,
other than gathering wives.
of choice comes.
Peak gathering wives. It kind of does tilt me though, dude, when I see people like, that's like pretty common on like the Reddit and Twitter, I guess, and stuff. People who are like unironically like, oh my gosh, yes, Chisa, another wife to gather for Rover. Like, I can't wait to see him gather another wife. It's like, bro, what are we saying, dude? Like, oh yeah, Chisa's gonna get gathered, bro. I'm not like, not really what I'm looking forward to, but I don't have the energy to try and change your mind. I mean, you can if you want to. You don't have to though. But like, there's no
Turn the blade on yourself.
like. I think we've talked about this before, but there's like, you can't really. I don't think there's much argument against, like, you can clearly see the influence that the gacha business model has on the story, right? It's pretty clear. And again, if Galbrena was like so crucial to the ending, she would have come in like, oh, like you saw her in Augusta's backstory. That doesn't count. I'm just gonna say it. That does not count. Like, she would have been like in the story, you know? But, you know. For Awakened Potential, the lineup is Grace, Soldier 11, Ellen, S0, wait, S0 and B. They're buffing Anby again? Huh. And Bernice? Wait, that's crazy. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. WDZZ developers, by the way. Goes to Yuno, not really in terms of romantic interest. Yeah, I guess.
Rover is after her now.
Sun and Moon, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get. I mean, I don't even understand shipping at all. Like, I don't know if it's like more of a headcanon, like, I don't even know what it means. Like, is it meant to be more of like a headcanon thing, or is it like I interpret the story this way? Or like, I've never been in on that stuff.
But that's not the whole story.
Like with these games, they're obviously not trying to pair characters together. Like they want, like the Gathering Wives thing speaks for itself. They want every character to be like, that's my wife. Like, Chisa's my wife. Like, and I'm going to make her my wife. I'm going to gather my wife. Like, it's fucking...
How do you know that?
I can sense lingering frequencies in the place.
Off topic, looking forward to Arknight's Enfield. Are you going to brand? Yeah, I am. I'm going to try it for sure. I did sign up for the beta, so we'll see if they let me in on that. I think in the survey thing, I should have explicitly said that I stream and make videos on games, and maybe they would have let me in. But hopefully I just get in and I can play the beta. But yeah, Arknight's Enfield looks really good. It looks very high quality, so even though I'm hitting that gacha fatigue,
the Sentinel is no more.
It's going to be worth
The
trying.
Blessed Maiden is gone. And now the dark tide descends.
Yeah, Arknight's Enfield looks really good.
You are outnumbered.
Kind of missed what's said here. Sentinel's done more. The Blessed Maiden is gone. Dark Tide descends. You're out.
You said you met with Ming Ting's officials. That means you had an audience not just with Grandmaster Liang, but with the Grand Marshal too.
As the highest official in Huanglong's Ministry of War, the minister oversees all military affairs for the 6 cities? Wait a sec. So this is going to be a playable character, yeah? That's it. Isn't that an insane position?
She asked me to execute a
Oh yeah, she's going to be playable. Yeah, she's going to be playable. It's a she. It's going to be playable. Yeah, guys, don't worry. It's going to be fine. Volpe got to make an exception for Chisa. She is wife material. I don't know anything about her. Like, what is she? I don't know anything about her story or personality or anything. I mean, it's fun. Like, again, I'm not even... I'm kind of memeing on it, but like, if you enjoy that, like, I don't really care. Like, you know, it's good to enjoy things. Like, if you really like getting into a character, like, that's totally fine. That's totally acceptable.
So, Ming Ting had foreseen all this?
That's not my concern.
I mean, I don't use like the husband-wife moniker. Like, I also really get into characters. Like my goat Dunsmith from the Lord of Mysteries, by the way. But it's not like I want to fuck Dunsmith. It's like I just think he's the goat, you know, like I just think he's sick. Like I'd want him to be my mentor, you know what I'm saying? I'd want him to be my captain, is all I'm saying. Because he's the goat.
That's all the Ministry of Sentinel Affairs gave me. Any clue what this took?
Keep missing this. She tasked me to execute a Fraxis overseer named Scar. Wait, that's... That shall wield the torch of the usurper to drive away the darkness. It's a little dramatic. Okay, so this is the, so why the so the order so he doesn't even seems like a not very strong leadership for giving orders that like we're not even clear about what, like, you know what I'm saying?
Might be.
Seems like an ineffective military official, if you ask me.
Torch.
Graphics for Enfield look good. Yeah, they look really good. They look extremely good. I think it's pushing the. I think it's pushing the like
first relic he holds.
Genshin formula to its max. I think is from what it looks like, and you're gonna have all your teammates on that field at the same time. That's gonna be peak. I'm so excited for that. I think that's just such a. It's gonna be such a refreshing way for like combat.
And that relic might be the help Rover needs.
That is low-key so cringe. I know some Genshin fans do that as well. Oh. Yeah. Two 2.6 second phase? Wait, with Yuno? Oh. Are you saying the one with Rover and Yuno in 2.6 second phase? That one was a little slow to me, yeah. Of course, it's she. Don't really care. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't care. It's just that in a game where like 90% of the characters, the playable characters, are female, if there's like a female in like a significant position, then there's like a 90% chance that it's playable. You know what I'm saying? Once you play gacha for long enough, you can just smell these things. You can just smell these things.
Fenrico should still be in the experiment site he secretly built.
Volp, you don't even know how to wield a sword? And first of all, we're in the 21st century, okay? Like, I don't need to know how to wield a sword. But also, I don't need to know how to wield a sword to know that if you're giving orders to your subordinates, you should like give like clear instructions on what to do. Don't just give them like a poem riddle and be like, go off. Good luck.
The precise location yourself.
Like if I'm Qiuyuan here, I'm pissed. I'm like, bro. So like you knew what this was, but I had to come in here and figure it out for myself. And an entire region is at stake here. Yeah, good night, Haz. See ya. Thanks for hanging out, Haz.
One more thing. Don't tell anyone I was here.
In the survey for Enfield, I said I played Arknights before, and they asked me a question about the characters in Arknights, and I spent 10 minutes Googling it. Okay, it's not like... it's not like... You're like acting like you're cheating on an exam or something.
Are you not a Mingting official?
Did you think that would give you a better chance of getting into the beta? Is that going to give you a better chance of getting into the beta?
I was. Not anymore.
I checked one checkmark that said I liked making reviews on games. I should have definitely typed in there. I'm like, oh yeah, like I make videos and stuff, you know, like free advertising, just like let me into the beta, you know, like I'll make a video or something. I'll stream it. I'll make some videos. You know, I'm pretty cheap. Like it doesn't take much to buy me. You know what I'm saying? Just like let me into the beta.
And get to a safe
You know? We need more stories like this to like follow the POV of another character. I know the majority of the Vul players will hate it though. They'll say stuff like, "Oh, you want us to be a side character, like in Genshin, how the MC is a side character in their own story? You want to be like the Genshin MC?" The MC should not be a side character in their own story, by the way. If you let other characters shine too much, then you're like cucking your own character. You might as well put them in the cuck chair. Yeah, okay. Like watching two characters talk to each other is putting your MC in the cuck chair. And you know what? Who cares? Put them in the cuck chair. I don't care.
You creatures lurking in the dark. I'll show you what the real darkness looks like.
Oh, did he say that because he's blind? Get it, guys? Because he's blind? But also because it's like an edgy anime thing to say? Get it?
Let's not linger. Your life is mine to take.
Oh, he's so cool. Did people say this during Lupa's story? I don't know. You definitely hear that all the time though. I'm gonna predict that the tribalism is gonna push to the max when Enfield is out. Dude, people are gonna be so threatened. Like all the insecure people who are like really invested in their $1 billion gacha corporation continuing to make $1 billion every single month. Those people are gonna be really threatened when Enfield comes out. Like they're already threatened by games like Do It Night Abyss and Where Winds Meet, which are like games without gacha, character gacha. Dude, when Enfield comes out, it's gonna be a freaking bloodbath. It's gonna be so bad. Actually. I'm predicting there's just gonna be like a temporary truce between all the most like terrible tribal parts of the fandoms. And they're just gonna doom post Enfield into the ground. I'm calling it too. I think you're right. Is Enfield not gacha? No, it is gacha. Yeah. It is gacha, but I don't think it really changes much. I just think the fact that they feel threatened, right? They're gonna feel a little threatened by it. Look how beautiful all of these areas are. Wait a minute. I should have done that bamboo thing. Wait, let me go back. That would have been even cooler. Check this out. That was sick. That was freaking sick, man. He's gonna do it again. Oh my god, I'm batting out so hard right now. Oh, I'm batting my chest so freaking hard. Oh my gosh. Fortunately, I don't like any of the Enfield designs except the MC. Do you like the Enfield designs? They look pretty good.
This place is marred by the Dark Tide's filth. Why risk yourself?
No,
brother?
Leon. Wait, it's Leon question mark. I think we're good.
You, the Fraxidus I sensed.
I feel like Enfield has some pretty good character designs. Again, it's a different style than these other games,
Is
but
this your twisted idea?
it's
of
not.
fun?
It's more like modern, maybe like more sci-fi modern or something like that.
By the Sentinel, do you not recognize me?
Some of these waifu players deserve some cuck. I mean, if you really think about it, like, I guess they self-insert onto the rover, but it's like, it's the rover who's gathering the wife. It's not like them, you know? It's not like in an RPG where you like design your own character and then you like, you know, you don't get to like make decisions and like self-insert. So like in a way they are in the cuck chair. So
Your
when you think about it.
disguise means nothing to me. I recognize your frequency.
I'm gonna make hot cocoa. It's cold out there. Oh my gosh. I wish it was cold enough for hot cocoa where I am.
Truly separates.
How do you make your hot cocoa? Are you using like powder or do you do like the,
A face
you know,
alone is a song.
do you like melt chocolate inside of milk? Like what are we doing here?
Just as you are a fugitive clinging.
I think one of the best hot chocolate powders I've ever had was I think it was Godiva, which is kind of a crazy brand to call out for hot chocolate, but for some reason with if you use the powder with like the milk, it was like so like creamy and chocolatey and freaking tasty.
And now you still
I should get some more of that actually.
Why are you here?
The grim stage has been set for Rover in this land. And I, at the invitation of another, am merely a supporting character.
And I think Enfield has a more grounded design and a darker tone compared to Wuwa. Yeah, grounded. It's not as like fantasy. Is that what you mean? It's not as like fantasy coded,
And my role is to stop you.
but definitely grounded. Like, yeah, the designs are in Wuwa are very like, you know.
As an acolyte,
I guess fantasy is the best word for it.
Is indestructible, though my flesh remains so very fragile.
You killed that acolyte.
Oh wait, Leon's dead?
Oh, he's quite hale and
Okay,
hearty.
now we're good.
Right now, he should be tending to the wounded in that vault.
Okay, good. Who is this, by the way?
Besides, it's
Is this
beneath
Scar?
me to move against such an ordinary character.
It's gotta be Scar, right?
Such brutality. And here I stand, an
Watching you play this story is funny. You talk about everything but what's happening. I'm definitely drinking this all in though. Talking about a juicy, creamy, chocolatey hot cocoa. Okay, like we're just shooting the breeze, you know? Like, am I just supposed to not? Am I supposed to gatekeep the best hot chocolate powder I've ever had? You
Shadow compared to Lord
want me to gatekeep that?
the mighty master of both pen and sword.
You will pay for murdering Grandmaster Liang with your blood.
Wait, Liang's dead? He didn't mention that, did he? Wait, did Scar kill Liang? Liang?
Oh, really? Isn't that tech yours to answer for?
Who's Grandmaster Liang, by the way?
A wanted criminal of Ming Ting. And yet the Ministry of War
Wait,
sent
what?
you all the way to Renacita to hunt
Wait,
down
wait.
Scar and
She wins a wanted criminal? The Ministry of War? Should be, you mean the Ministry of Defense? They change it too?
Who would have thought? Ming Ting places such importance.
It's Milo has the best chocolate powder? For hot chocolate? Grand Architect, if anyone? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he can do this, right?
If you know that, it means you still have eyes and ears in Mingting.
Without a doubt, I am everywhere. Speaking of which, Scar should be in Septimont now.
Milo. Is that even an American brand? Milo hot chocolate. Nestle? What country is this from? It originally developed in Australia. That makes sense. In 1934, Australian industrial chemist and inventor Thomas Main, who was working at Nestle, developed Milo. Malt extract, full cream milk powder, cocoa, sugar, mineral salts, iron, vitamins A, D, and B1. In an attempt to develop a completely balanced food drink. That's cool. Dang, wait, that's sick. I bet Nestle took it and removed all of the healthy stuff and just put in like processed shit. It's so cool that like most of the like actually like smart like inventors, it's like they're always motivated by some way. Like, it was intended to help children obtain enough nutrients in their diet. Like inventors are always motivated by like trying to help people, and then some corporation comes and turns it into like a chemical weapon. That's literally how it always goes. The recipe for the standard product has remained almost exactly the same since its creation in 1934, the only variation being the added minerals and vitamins. What did I say? What did I say? It's always the smart, giga-educated inventor scientist who just want to like help people and like make a better world. And then the billion-dollar Nestle comes in and they're like, actually, no, we're not going to do that. And then they come and they pervert your work. Standard Milo consists of four main ingredients: malted barley, milk powder, sugar, and cocoa. Oh, it's so over, dude. It's so over. All right. Anyway. Sounds like it's from UK or Australia. That kind of UK as well, but Australia makes sense.
He did a patchy job in Jinzhou and needs to answer.
Anyway,
his
back to the
own
story.
Steps. I will not interfere with how you handle him. As for our dear Primus here, a ruling hand clinging tightly to a cruel fate, a martyr yet to earn a name. You are here for him, no? Thou shalt wield the torch of the usurper to drive away the darkness. A Huanglong prophecy, yes? But isn't it just another verse in Divinity's script?
Okay, I don't want to leave in the middle, but I think I have to leave in the middle. Okay, I will finish this another time. Sorry. I kind of have to go. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, thanks everybody who watched and lurked and chatted and followed and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Very cool. I got him in like 3 days ago and finished the game in 7 days. What do you mean you finished the game? All right, yeah, sorry. Okay, I gotta go, but thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out on my stream and spending your time here. Okay. I'm going to stream again probably tomorrow around the same time. Okay. We took an hour to progress 20 minutes. Okay, but we had fun, didn't we? Didn't we have fun talking and stuff, guys? Wasn't that a fun stream? Okay, anyway. All right, I'm going to finish this next time, okay? Don't worry. I'm going to finish it next time. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you. Take care out there. Stay safe and stuff. Okay, bye. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye. All right. Okay, I'm actually ending it now. Okay, bye. Peace. Peace.